Alright, perfect's working. Do you put it on? No, you gotta put it on start. Put it on start.
What do you mean? I did start. Oh.
Ain't no love like a real love, but it goes so fast. All tied up like a captive. I'm on to you. Used to pay to run my life, standing on rainbows, playing it cool. I don't felt this in ages, and I've no more patience. So won't you please stay a bit longer? You're making me stronger, making me stronger. Stay a bit longer. You're making me stronger, making me stronger. You're I know you don't love me like you say you do.
Moo.
Hi, I'm your goddess Nazca here with Chuckamon. We're gonna be reacting to...
We got a new live action Dragon Ball coming out.
AI has gotten to Dragon Ball.
We were just watching the Nux AI thing.
Oh yeah, the Nux, well, what is it? The
Asan.
Menace Society, or what were they called?
The Menace Crew or something.
I can't remember. Hi, Omi, bro. How'd we give you a scare?
Oh,
You
Might
get
want-
unmuted. I watched the Red Moo video today, and holy cow, they be trying to increase the ginger hate, taking it to on the cows. Oh no.
oh yeah, that video came out today. Is it supposed to be Goku?
I was thinking Vegeta. Okay, wait. I don't have a keyboard.
Oh shit.
Why is his eyes so red? The demons. But no. If that was Goku, you know what that made me think of? Wait, they are making another live-action Dragon Ball movie. God, if they are, they're using the same guy. Because if that was Goku, that looked like the Dragon Ball Evolution guy who played Goku, which was so bad. No, this is just AI. This is just AI. What'd they do to Cell?
Looks like some. What the fuck did they do to Cell?
Looks like a little fish man, crab person. Wow. What is going on with Boo's belly?
I would say Nick Avocado, but
That joke's long gone. He actually looks like a piece of chewed up bubble gum.
Frogan.
Froben.
Frogan.
Gloob, gloob, gloob.
Broly.
Hold on. I gotta do this right. I am Broly. What did they do to my boy? Why does he have fucking beard going on?
So it looks like a Dark Soul. Looks like a Dark Souls, like the game enemy.
They made my boy Boo look like a bubblegum Frogan.
The cat Beerus was pretty damn good. I'll give him that.
The Risen.
Snake Way.
What did they do to Goku's hair? What did they do to Majin? Why is he all spotty? Why does he look like someone literally...
He looks like Majin Buu on meth.
It is Majin Buu.
That's what I'm saying. It looks like Majin Buu did meth.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, because I was about to say, it looks like he's been poked a bunch.
I actually know why.
Hey, it's Nux!
Nice. What's wrong with our keyboard?
I don't know. What's wrong with the mouse, too? Took you a while to click that one.
But they did Android 18 pretty good.
It's not too hard to do a woman's, just make her pretty. The only thing that I see wrong is her tits aren't big enough.
Were her tits really that big? And
Yeah, good point. But she had a bomb in her boobies, though. Broly, the quiet quest for Princess Trunks on cinema soon. Princess Trunks!
I don't think this movie's gonna be that good. It'd be better than the original live action.
Probably, I don't know. I love what is going... You know what I just realized Nappa looks like? He looks like a bald version of Omni-Man.
He does. Oh my god.
Because that mustache, yo.
18 was fire later.
Was fire in later DBZ and in Super. Yeah. That one's pretty good. If that's supposed to be first... Not that one. If that was supposed to be first form Frieza, the face looked pretty good for that. But what'd they do to him here? What is with his ears? They like put actual human ears inside the little tube doodles.
I'm gonna turn this off for just a minute. Turn it back on.
Breaking shit.
I just wanna know why. There we go.
Why is he growl? Yeah. Porunga!
Is that the Namek?
Yeah, the Namek dragon, Porunga. Why is our shit not working?
Or is it YouTube not working?
Ooh, the drama. Why does Gohan look like he just was trafficked here from Mexico?
Oh my god, he does.
Oh no, Gohan. The final form of Frieza should look the femboy. Yeah, it's not sexy. Oh my god, Krillin's a midget! Hey, it's Hercule! Hail Satan! Hail Satan!
Maybe it's YouTube, so the mouse works.
What's wrong with his hands? Oh no, it's the weird Frieza again. Hey!
Trunks.
Hey, guess they try to make Trunks look pretty good. It looks like Leonardo DiCaprio.
Is that the...
Mecha Frieza.
Mecha Frieza.
It actually looks better than the actual Mecha Frieza. They actually got the good parts instead of the leftover Saiyan armor. Mecha Frieza. Yeah, it looks like Leonardo DiCaprio. Vegeta. They got their hair right anyway. What is going on with Sail? What is going on with Keyboard? What is going on with Cell? I know this is first form Cell, but what is... He has, like... He's more bug than bug.
It's like the second form of Cell.
No. This is the first form.
Oh, first form?
Uh-huh. Trust me, the second form is completely different. But he's supposed to have, like, this little covering thing over his mouth. But they gave him, like, teeth and junk.
And what is that? I don't... They didn't make future Trunks look like Zet...
Teenager.
Zesty teenager. Imperfect Cell was ugly. Yeah, but this looks off.
I can't wait till Nux gets to that.
Gohan looks like McCoy from the Jungle Book. Oh, Mowgli. I thought it was Mowgli. Hey. Woman. There you go. They swear they combined both the first form and the second form of Cell with this one. Because they got the mouth that's more like the first form of Cell, but then you got the rest of him there that's the second form of Cell. It's so weird. And then what's with the white eyes? It's so creepy. Looks like a Resident Evil monster. Piccolo! What the fuck? Wait! Stop, Kame House. What they do to Piccolo? His face! I know he was getting turned to stone. I'm guessing that was a reference to the Deborah part of the Boo saga. But why was his face like that? Also, is this the fucking fake-ass Bulma from the Evolution movie?
Her tits are not big enough.
No, her hair is wrong too. This reminds me of the Evolution movie. But look, Kame House! It looks really...
Shit, it looks like a Kami crack house.
Kame Crack House! This is like a idol singler. Yeah.
Just a...
They didn't make her busty enough. Of course! What is that, like an A cup? Chi-Chi! Where's your Chi-Chis? Oh, is that Bra?
Oh yeah, from...
Yeah, Bulma's daughter.
Looks like a bar. Kami house looks like a bar.
Yeah, no, it looked worse than a bar. It looked like it got hit by a tsunami.
Meh. Meth.
Mefo. Is it Bra?
Oh,
No,
that's...
no, wait, that's the other one.
That's Whis' sister or something?
Breathe? I can't remember the fucking names of these kids. Oh, Cauliflower and,
The female Broly.
yeah. Cauliflower and, God damn it, I can't remember names.
Oh, they were getting the names on chat.
Okay, cool. Let's see, Meth. Vados, Kefla and Cauliflower, right? Bulma's daughter's name is Bola. Who was Bra? I could have sworn...
Unless it was some weird Mandela effect you're having.
Huh. I could have sworn there was a daughter that was named Bra. What am I thinking of? She went Super Saiyan. What the fuck? Gotenks! Oh my god, what'd they do to his face? That's supposed to be Gotenks. What is wrong with his face? He looks like a super toddler that... God, he just flew in from Neverland. Oh my god, it's so derpy.
Leafra, yeah.
Uh.
It looks like a troll.
It does! It looks like one of those troll dolls. It's Kid Buu. Or Broly.
Golden Frieza.
Golden Mecha Frieza. That is too mecha to just be golden. Hey, look, it's cooler!
He keeps kicking me in the dick.
It's kicking me in the dick.
I died laughing when I first heard that.
When we first watched the Team 4-Star.
I can't wait till Nux gets to that.
I want to watch Nux's reaction more to this. It's so fun. Cooler's transformation. Hey! God damn it. Do you recognize this one?
I do not.
It's Janemba.
It was in one of the movies.
Yes, it was in one of the movies.
Okay, that's why I don't recognize it.
It looks... Why did they make it so cartoony? I guess it was kind of cartoony.
Oh!
What's his face? Oh god, help me out.
I know. It's from
Super. I can't remember. God.
I forgot most everything that happened in Super.
I know, right? The only things I remember is the one, the pink, the pink Goku evil asshole, and then he got dropped by, God, Zeno, and words. Too much. Too much.
Even this guy is cooler. His nuts.
The special nuts. His name is Hit!
Hit! That's why!
Thank you! We will rely on you to make us remember stuff. Goku's great Gohan kid was, Bra. Oh, Goku's great grandkid was Bra. Oh, okay, thank you.
That's why we're confusing it.
God, this
Pain.
the pain in my brain trying to remember all these names. Super Saiyan 3! That's supposed to be Goku? Oh, there you go, that's Janemba's transformation. Doody-doo.
Huh.
He went from that fat, ugly thing to turning into this.
Just did a couple... See, if you do a couple push-ups a day, you can end up like that.
Thank you, cowboy. Okay, dude, why did he go... Wait. Okay, I know who that one was. Jiren. Why did Jiren turn into Johnny from Fantastic Four?
That's a fucking question.
That was weird. Hit like, looks like a cowboy. Super Saiyan. Let's go 3. Hey! Wait, did Broly summon the dragon? That looks like Broly than anyone else. God, we'd all be screwed. Jiren is a human torch now. Yeah, that was great. Beerus looks good. I like Beerus. Not his brother, though. Aw, he looks kind of cute, though.
Oh, yeah. Beerus had a brother. I forgot about that part.
Chat, name of Beerus' brother, please. It's not hitting my bells.
I forgot about...
Champa! Thank you. Zeno. Oh, God, Zeno looks horrific. God, who are the fucking minions in the background? That's supposed to be the angels? Why do they all have bowler hats and demon horns and shit? What is going on?
This is nightmare fuel.
It's staring into my soul. Oh, God. No, don't get closer. Okay. Super Saiyan. Okay, that's pretty. Well, that was this video. Thank you for joining us for that nice little memory lane of Dragon Ball Z stuff. Okay, what's next?
Might as well talk about what's... Okay.
Getting into something more serious?
YouTube intro.
Hi, I'm your goddess Nazca. Here with Chocoman, we're reacting to...
Apparently, Texas on the 4th of July got hit by like a flash flood, like a historical flash flood. Watch how much the water rises here.
Oh yeah, the Zeno looked like a nightmare monster. But did my lord Typhon
You can't read.
I can't read. My brain.
But watch out in this 30 seconds, look how much the water rises.
Oh, damn.
This is like in a 20
Time lapse, right?
Yeah, 20 minutes. In 20 minutes.
Oh, yeah, time to leave. Yeah, time to leave. Shit. Okay, I gotta know, was there any dams or anything? We could probably do that one right there.
Yeah, I was just do this one right here. That's all I meant. But that's all I meant. But no, there was no damage. This was just all rain.
Shit. It rained that... I mean, okay. I lived in Texas for a good portion of my childhood. Actually, all my childhood. My childhood, I lived in Texas. there was only ever 2 floods that I ever experienced, and I was living in Houston, Texas, Tomball to be exact. I lived in an apartment complex. There was like a little reservoir right next to the apartment complex, so yeah, that flooded, and yeah, the water got really high. It like flooded the parking lot. The highest I remember it getting was all the way up to like my doorstep of the first floor apartments. It never went in the house, luckily, but I have never. Where in Texas is this? Do you know?
Dallas. We're on the Dallas Fort Worth area.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but this is more detailed story about it.
We just wanted to see that time lapse real fast. Texas can't catch a break. I know, right? Well, not just Texas. Did you hear? Where was it? I can't remember. I think it was Arizona or I can't remember where it was, but somewhere they had like a major blackout.
Oh, that was out in eastern Kansas. That happened in Kansas.
No. That was no. So it happened there too.
Yeah, Kansas. Like Dad was telling me, sorry, he came back from like Abilene all the way to Topeka. It was completely dark.
Well, I guess that's not the only place then, because I saw a thing talking about. I want to say it was
Nevada or Arizona area.
Yeah.
It's probably because everybody's using the air conditioning and overloaded the system.
You know, something else I was wondering. Okay, I was watching a video again talking about how, like, with people using AI, that's using up a lot of energy.
Oh, yeah. Those data centers they're all making them tech. They have to actually make mini nuclear reactors to power them.
So, let's see. Nature be like leave. Lower gods be trying to off humanity. Lower gods or demons or what here? Who knows what's going on? Sheesh.
Or is it just nature?
It's just the earth is bound to die eventually, right?
It started with rain, nothing unusual. A forecast for storms, the kind Texas has seen before, but in the dead of night, under clouds blacker than ink, the skies opened up, and within hours, a peaceful hill country river turned into a monstrous torrent.
Oh, so yeah, there was a river.
Yeah, it's a river. Now
It's ocean.
Ocean?
Oh shit.
By dawn on July 4th, more than 50 people were dead, many of them children at a summer camp. Camp Mystic.
Oh, that's why!
Yeah, that's where we were hearing the stories about missing girls. There was summer camp.
Okay, so it was an all-female summer camp then.
Probably Girl Scouts or something.
Yeah, oh god.
A Christian retreat nestled along the Guadalupe River, became a nightmare. Bunk beds were ripped apart, teddy bears covered in mud, a girl's sandal caught in a tree branch 15 feet above ground. The flood didn't just kill, it erased.
How did this happen? Yeah, how did it happen? Why wasn't anyone prepared? Well, how the... oh, Dingles. Yeah.
Blue Sky Super Chatted $5. Hope this helps with the hospital bills.
See, I told you someone would take that seriously.
Bardic GM subscribed to the channel.
Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, Blue Sky. I hope you know that was just a bit that Trucker Man was doing.
Yeah, I was just making a joke. By the way.
And I read the title. Okay, cool. You're just being sweet. Thank you so much for the donation to Pooh.
Oh, yeah, goal.
Oh, that the goal was $5?
Yeah.
You just wanted to hear me moan. This wasn't for hospital bills at all. But yeah, moan while we're watching a serious fucking video. So why wasn't anyone... Okay, what I was going to say is, how does anyone actually prepare for something like this? This is exactly like with California and their wildfires. That could have been prevented, but how do you actually prepare for something like this?
One, you don't have a camp next to the river.
Well, then what?
I mean,
Did you-
or you evacuate before the storms come in, but
no one knew it was going to be this bad, though. How are you supposed to know that a storm's supposed to get this bad?
And yes, it probably did catch them off guard. I mean, hell, I didn't. There's some storms we've had hit, and I'm like, I wasn't expecting anything today.
Exactly. How do you prepare for something like that? Best to moan in times of trouble, lighten the mood a little. Yeah. You know, the weather department should be held responsible because they are the first responsible to send alerts. Isn't it? I swear, I've noticed, like, the weather people and stuff haven't been as accurate as they used to be. I wonder what that's all about,
There's
too.
no way to prepare for that. Yeah, I mean, and in the end, it's just a freak act of nature. I mean,
So how did it happen and why wasn't anyone prepared? The answers lie in a perfect
Yes,
storm of
explain to
science,
me.
geography and failure. Texas Hill Country is beautiful, but deadly. It's part of what scientists call Flash Flood Alley, a crescent-shaped stretch of land known for its steep hills, thin soil,
Hey, that's why I never had any issues. I lived in Houston. It doesn't hit any of that. It got Dallas, Wacomo, Temple, Austin, whatever, and San Antonio.
well, that's also like out in western Kansas because everything's a flat plain. When you get like a flash, like a downpour, it has nowhere to go.
Right, right. Yeah, they have like no drainage system or anything too.
Sometimes you can't prepare. The weather is crazy sometimes.
See the hurricane B had recently, yeah.
and rapid runoff. When rain hits here, it doesn't sink in, it flows, and fast.
Right. No drainage.
A rare atmospheric phenomenon developed, a mesoscale convective vortex, a swirling pocket of air about 30 miles wide. It grabbed moisture from the Gulf of Mexico and hurled it inland like a fire hose. One after another.
Hold on. Ice cream.
Ice cream,
Ice cream truck.
we're retarded.
It's not my fault ice cream truck's going down our street.
Another, training thunderstorms struck the same area again and again. Over 1.8 trillion gallons of rain fell on the Edwards Plateau in just a few hours. That's 4 months of rain in a single night.
Shit.
National Weather Service did issue alerts. Flood watches were
Okay.
posted Thursday afternoon, but their models predicted 3 to 5 inches of rain, not 10, not 18.
See? That's exactly what I was talking about.
I wonder also with new AI technology, I wonder if they are going to have better weather predictions. I wonder if that's going to happen because they're getting better with medical predictions on like detecting cancer. Did you hear about that?
Maybe I need that.
Yeah.
But yeah, they were. So yeah. How were they supposed to prepare for something that they didn't think was going to be this severe?
There's no prepare for that much rain at once. I mean,
By the time flash flood warnings hit phones at 1:14 a.m., it was already too late for many.
No
Yeah.
warnings at all. They came hours later, which was the most devastating part. You know, we got the warnings on our phones hours later. Hours later. The destruction had already been done before the warnings came out.
How have they not integrated more AI to weather?
maybe they're working on it. I mean, we keep using it to make thumbnails. Maybe that's what the problem is.
Are you sure? Like,
At
no. I got a query. Maybe they already have AI a part of the weather, and that's why it's fucked up because the AI is secretly trying to kill us.
Camp Mystic, parents say the
Oh, sorry.
floodwaters came in darkness. A
didn't
wall of
know a
water
flood.
smashed through
Yeah.
cabins while kids slept. Counsellors shouted. Some tried to swim. At least 27 girls are still missing.
Okay, that is literally a nightmare. You're sleeping nice and cozy, and all of a sudden your cabin starts flooding.
Shit.
God, that's...
AI has been wrong about weather sometimes. That's true. I mean,
I bet you they're doing it on purpose. River was just swallowed everything.
So why is this happening more often and more violently? Scientists point to one cause, climate change. Warmer air holds
Yay.
more moisture. Warmer oceans create more water
It's been
vapor,
humid around
and
here,
the
too,
result
so-
Yeah, it's been humid like crazy around where
I
we're
just got my
at.
10,000 steps in before stream, and I was sweating by the time I got back.
The river spirit has taken new. Oh,
Oh.
I'm making me think of Spirited Away now. The Kohaku
heavier,
River.
more intense rainfall everywhere. Ocean temperatures in the Gulf have been above average for months. That gave this storm extra fuel and nowhere to go, like squeezing a sponge again and again and again. Nearly 40 years ago, the same river took 10 lives during another summer camp evacuation
Why
in
summer camp?
1987. The parallels are haunting.
So this has happened before. Was it the same summer camp? Okay, here's a life lesson. Never go to summer camp.
Ever go on a cruise?
Never go on a cruise. Never fly on a plane.
I don't mind
Same
flying a
county,
plane.
same
Shut your
river,
face.
same children, same mistakes. Texas officials and the nation are asking
Damn.
hard questions.
Could the weather service have done more?
W. Nim Kidd, head of Texas Emergency Management, says the rainfall was never in any of the forecasts. But the Weather
See?
Service Union defends
Maybe shouldn't have a summer camp in a flood risk zone.
Yeah, that would be a great idea.
its
Oof.
teams, citing staff shortages,
No
outdated
effects.
systems, and a broken pipeline between warnings and action. More than
Cross.
850 people have been rescued. Coast Guard helicopters are still flying. Drones scan mud-covered riverbanks. The search, officials say, is still a rescue mission, not yet recovery. But
Yeah, we all know it's a recovery at this point. They're young children that got swept away by waters. Water is really good at killing.
Well, water's heavy, that's why.
Water be strong. Ooh, I think the California fire is causing that mess to increase to another level. Would fires make more rain?
Well, it puts more smoke in the atmosphere, and the moisture will probably react to the smoke, too.
time is running out.
I'm declaring a state-based disaster for those in the following counties: Bandera, Cope, Comal, Concho, Gillespie, Kendall, Kerr, Kimball, Llano, Mason, McCullough, Menard, Reeves, San Saba, and Tom Green counties. This will ensure all the counties that are identified in this,
What'd
and there
you
may be
do?
more that need to be
Sorry,
added
I'm-
later,
Sorry.
are going to have
Chat's
access
not working.
to every tool, strategy,
Okay.
personnel that the state of Texas can provide.
Can't pause it.
All right.
So, at what point is Trump gonna come down here? What was I supposed to look at?
River spirits taking breads. Maybe it's like California. This happened on a clock. Maybe we need to start preparing for stuff. Weather service can't just do much, but depend on how good the tech they use. I mean, true.
Again, this was. They said it wasn't supposed to be this bad. It just crept up on them, apparently. Yeah.
To them, which will be limitless.
We can't control the rain, but we can prepare for it. Flood forecasting must evolve. Infrastructure must improve. Public education must become urgent, because this
Wait.
won't be the last storm.
Wait.
Texas is learning, again, that in
Sorry. Why is the shit not?
I don't know. It got shitty keyboard. Okay. How does... Okay, you mean education about, like, learning what to do during a flood? I mean, that would be nice to actually put in schools instead of teaching the dumb shit that they do lately. But, okay, how soon you think Trump's gonna come down here?
Who knows? I haven't kept up on the news all weekend, so maybe he's already flying down there. We just don't know it yet.
No.
Flash Flood Alley, just 5 minutes of rising water can take everything.
You don't like the weather in Texas, wait a little bit and it will change.
Yeah. Well, it's like here in Missouri.
What'd you do?
What? Oh. It's our computer. It's not the keyboard.
You sure? Oh, maybe it's YouTube's being jank.
Well, that was this video. Thanks for joining us. If you live in Texas, what the hell are you doing?
Closing all these tabs. Maybe that's affecting it. All right.
If you live in Texas, I hope you are safe. I hope you get help for wherever you is. Ooh.
Goodbye.
We need something to laugh at.
Oh, God. Why is our things all jank?
It's working better now.
Is working better now?
Alright.
I have heard if you kill a spider, it will rain a lot of days later. Maybe that's the reason why.
So it's raining down there because you keep killing the spiders with, like...
I haven't seen any spiders lately. Shut up. They had, what's this in the rainfall, rate more closely, seriously, the relief effects would have been more swift.
Anyway.
Well, okay. Hi, I'm your goddess Nazca, here with Chuckamon. Apparently we're going to be reacting to...
Insane, unhinged Zillow listings.
Okay, so these are houses.
Yeah.
Houses.
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 The house looks gay.
Houses.
Wait to hear the guy talk, funny. What? Is that in a cave?
Easy, Arizona, I'm guessing.
This is in a cave.
So it's a house.
Man, the Gecko Caveman, they really invested their money.
The Geico caveman.
The Geico Caveman.
Also should have been underwater. It's killing a normal-sized spider causes flood. Yeah. Australia.
This house is carved into a mountain in Arizona.
Damn!
The foyer features...
What was the price on it? I missed it.
I don't know. I missed it too.
You can live like a Batman. Like Batman.
I am Batman.
There's a prehistoric aura somewhere
That's
between
fun.
the Cretaceous period and the
don't know, what do you
2002
think?
release of...
You could not hang any of our shit up on the wall.
Oh yeah, the walls are all bumpy, so there's no hanging wall scrolls or
God, if you
posters.
slip and fall against the wall, God help you.
I don't like the tile floor.
Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets in
Oh, it does
Archaeologist's
make me think of
Dream.
Harry
This is
Potter
how an
now.
ant feels. Like, I could get into it, but how's the Wi-Fi? These redwood lamps, very fun. Call that fluorescent lighting.
The lamps are made of wood. That looks interesting. Hope the lights
The
are
walls
not
are ultra strong. I bet your energy bills are going to be really light because you wouldn't need to air condition it that much.
Oh, because it'd be nice and cool. Well, wouldn't you need a heater more than?
Actually, no. That's why they build caves and
Uh-huh.
warehouses like that.
Uh-huh.
Because they maintain a constant temperature underground.
Huh.
Interesting.
I do not like the stairs, though.
What's wrong with the stairs?
They're like real thin.
Or was it
Oh.
genius? You decide. A teensy little lofted bedroom. I'm not really sure what's going on with this tenting
What?
situation here. Is it for insulation or fornication?
Fornication.
The walls are
Californication. I would hit the ceiling a lot by just walking. Damn, we must be tall, or this place is a lot shorter than it
I'm not
looks.
sure, but I am willing to put it to the test.
Looks cozy.
Who lit this picture? This is cinematic. I have no idea where we are, but I'm seeing an
God, that almost. Why is there an exercise ball?
You got your exercise in.
But yeah, this is okay. Let's just level here. This is a legit place. This is not AI. I swear, it looks like it's AI, but it's legit.
KFC say it doesn't absorb too much heat and allow cold in. Okay.
You learning something today?
exercise ball or
It looks
a
cozy.
giant pomegranate. I think this is a bathroom. That could be a sauna. We could be in a gift shop in Animal Kingdom. Not sure. But I'm not seeing a toilet. Where am I supposed to do my spelunking? Look
Where's the toilet? Yeah, that's a good question. Ooh, this looks.
That's a kitchen dining room area. Makes me think of like at a restaurant.
It's so bizarre.
Where the toilet is the most important part.
I know, right? I guess you could squat in a hole.
This house reminds me of a Minecraft cave.
You're right. Damn it, now I want to play Minecraft. Thanks.
that chandelier. Short and stout. The homeowner actually didn't want to get his wife that clock, but eventually he caved. you know, we can just chef up some
The
Puns.
kitchen looks okay.
rockfish, maybe some stone ground mustard. There's a missed
Interesting.
opportunity to have a wet bar here.
much was this
and call
again?
it the Cavern Tavern.
I didn't miss the price
Tequila and
on it.
limestone. It's got a greenhouse.
Ooh.
Somehow.
Wait.
I'm gonna say it.
Ooh.
This view
That's
rocks.
nice.
Okay, the guest house is a little bit of a letdown.
Wait a minute, it's got a guest house?
And the guest house looks normal.
Why?
I'd just live in
Listen
the
to me,
guest
folks.
house
We
then.
can be the prettiest crystal in the cavern, but someone's always gonna hate crystals. Get that tattooed on your
Aw.
lower back.
Okay.
Oh god,
So that was that house. Okay, now we got Hamilton,
Hamilton, North,
Hamilton.
New Jersey.
North
Maybe the
North
sink in the
Jersey.
kitchen, the toilet.
Maybe use the sink as a toilet.
Go to the gas house if you need to take a shit.
Yeah, go to the guest house.
Where are
Okay.
the outlets? I didn't see. Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, where are you getting Well, there had to have been because they had the lamps working, unless they're battery powered. They got to stay outside the cave. All right, next house is very pink and floral.
I'm absolutely obsessed.
500,000.
Okay.
The decor is adorable, but I'm seeing snacks before we even get in the front door. It is.
Wait, you get snacks when you enter?
Oh
What?
my god, Marvel Barbie.
I know. I feel the
Fell off.
Barbie vibes.
He fell off and had to move back to New Jersey.
I'm feeling it. It feels really happy. I'm getting happy.
Oh, it's the gay party house.
The gay party house.
Is pink from floor to amoxicillin. She really said we're gonna keep it cute and dainty, but we're not
It's
cutting
too
corners
tiny.
with the hand soap.
I like imagine me taking a massive shit in there and blowing it
Oh
up. I
god.
feel like barfing.
I feel like it's too pink and florally. It's also too small. This is a tiny ass
Do
bathroom.
you know how much this goes for on the pink market?
Damn.
So cute. I feel like my ass would absolutely break.
Huh. Okay, this is how much again? It was
500K.
500K.
Oh my god, my
It's too
eye-
small for 500K.
To be fair, it's in New Jersey. That's about the normal price up there.
I wouldn't want to live in New
Half of the
Jersey
stools
anyway.
in here, but adorable. There's a
Big
lot
Mac.
to look at. You could say I'm fond of that. What time does Pretty in Pink start?
How's the movie
Let me-
theater?
Oh, okay, never mind. It's worth it. Okay. I would buy this. Just remove all the tacky decorations, repaint it. It'd be perfect. It's got a fucking movie theater in it, boys. I want movie theater.
You know, because my
Broken it.
Slurpee is melting. Vibrant office. See, we're working from home.
Oh, this be your
I'm so
stream
proud of you.
Buns.
This is so sweet.
I'm so
If
proud
a
of
baby's
you.
conceived in this room,
God, you have a clicky finger that is so clickety. Maybe you should not be allowed to click anymore.
This place looks comfy if you're being alive. If you think.
It's very bright and happy. I see cats.
I think if I tripped and put my hand on the wall, I should go through the wall.
You go through the wall.
Oh, can you imagine someone was doing drugs and this? Can you imagine being like on LSD while walking through this? That would mess you up.
The house structure isn't bad. Like I said, it has a movie theater in it. Just, it's not hard to repaint something. It's too bright.
it
Yeah.
must be named
I'm a mole
Shirley.
person.
Or Diane. Or Randy. I don't make the rules, I just enforce them. The daisy tiles. A lot of love went in.
I do hate the bathroom though. Okay, this is another bathroom I'm taking it, but I hate how tiny they are. Why is the bathtub that close to the toilet?
Well, if you have liquid
Tiny.
diarrhea, you can hop right into the tub and wash it out.
Ew.
I guess the
Ew. Let me guess. The food you cook gonna look pink.
Into this place. A lot
Pink
of
eggs
love.
and ham.
I'm always like, what products are you using? Like, why am I... Stop. A framed still from Psycho. The shower scene.
Why?
Why would you have that in your? Oh God.
Hey, it's the kids' rooms.
The kids and I can't even escape it. These types of houses have bodies hidden beneath them.
Maybe. But!
But
But. Hey, but. I like the Beauty and the Beast fathead over there.
Gotta have a 90s moment. You got to. Where was this closet when I was
Oh,
coming out?
damn. The closet could be a bedroom. I've never ever
Oh my God, this looks
walk-in
like-
closet.
These kids are hippies. Oh my God, this looks like something coming out of the 90s, like some weird 90s sitcom.
It does. I don't live in the closet.
Out of mine. That's
In the
Crystal.
closet.
She's from the Valley. This is a real
Huh.
Disney
It had a
doll.
mannequin.
A framed cocktail napkin from Trader Sam's exclusive
Why would... What?
Oh, someone
Enchanted
likes
Tiki
the
Bar in Disneyland.
place.
I'm not even gonna quit.
Colors
Oh,
and
it's from
reds,
Disneyland. That's
which
why.
I'm sure is a shade of
It's
pink.
going down into
from
the
Spooky
basement.
Cellar to Pink and Stellar.
Oh my-
Please,
Why? Coneheads.
Coneheads.
Okay.
Why didn't you finish the fucking ceiling?
At least the ceiling looks clean, though.
It's like,
Oh my god, it looks like an arcade room.
it looks like she's closet. I can't say that.
Don't know who that is. I like
give me
the
those sticky
basement.
hands.
I
I
like
need
the
them.
basement.
I need a purple one to complete my collection. I'm so obsessed.
And the
This
outside
is
looks
such
kinda
a magical
normal.
home. And if this is
Yeah.
too much, go find less. Just
Oh
found
my
out the
God,
home
Disney adults.
Oh, wait, is that the same person he just said? No, it's someone else. Darn.
Oh my God, this one of these Disney adults homes.
It could be. They have kids, though. It had 2 kids' rooms.
Kids grew up like, you know, the kids when they're gonna grow up, they're gonna live in like the most sterile, like bland house. They just revel. They'll probably go buy the cave.
Kate picks.
owner's name is Kate Gabrielle. She has her own business, thriving. Fantastic job, Kate.
Cool. Well, that was that house. Would you or would you not? I think I would. The worst thing about
But
it
then you
was
gotta
the
live.
color.
Then you gotta live in New Jersey, though.
Point! Never mind, I won't do.
Pennsylvania.
I don't want to live in Pennsylvania either. Marvelin.
This house is so insane. I had to come see it in person.
A fun
Oh.
fact about this pool
It's-
is the water was actually imported from the glaciers of Uruguay.
You
Wait,
have
what?
to see the boudoir.
He actually-
I want to see more wallpaper on ceilings, okay? I feel like I'm wrapped inside of a goddamn birthday gift. This is the house key.
Ooh.
Vintage. The living room. This is an oil painting of the chickens that...
Chickens! Oil painting of chickens.
Yeah, not interested. Definitely the arcade room. Yeah.
It's a theater room. I would love that.
This house screams old money.
It does.
On
Old
this
money
living room?
Yeah.
Yes, this living room is haunted.
by
Is that
chickens.
a poultrygeist? Grandfather's shop. I was
Poultrygeist.
asked to get the firewood, and I did the best I could. We also have a solarium. I know it's called that because I put my hands together when I talk.
That's cool.
It's like a weird greenhouse. I mean, that's what he already named it, but
Yeah, solarium.
make
I've
a
never
gym.
heard
You
of
can make a
that.
nice gym out of that. Get the heat going in there.
It's got
So
ceiling
much
fans.
seating. 1, 2, 3, and a bar.
Too
Great
fast.
for getting your estranged family all in one
Oh,
room.
it has a bar. Maybe I should be the clicker from now on. You suck at clicking.
This house gives old classic feels.
Sold just me the chicken painting. I want my kid to believe that we are poor, even if I am a millionaire, and I will look them in the eye and tell them, if you want a PlayStation, then go work for it. Not a
It's a
PlayStation.
tropical oasis. Many Americans can't. We also got a trap door.
What?
It has a fucking
I
trapdoor.
don't know how to open it, but I'm sure it opens. Welcome to the library.
There's a
Real
library.
mahogany shelf.
Mahogany!
For us,
Mahogany!
it'd be full of manga and anime DVDs.
Mahogany. Mahogany? Mahogany.
Bot on Kick.
Hi there, bots! All the
Here, and
bots.
one of my favorite reads, Gilmore Girls Season 4 DVD box set.
Mahogany.
The candelabra.
No, thank you.
How enlightening.
Candelabra! Hey, it's
Now-
Lumiere!
Now I'm thinking of Resident Evil looking at this since we just got to the castle.
Mahogany.
This place is not so bad I can live in. Yeah.
You don't see craftsmanship like
Ew.
this anymore.
That's a big
Reminds me of an
stove.
old shoe buckle. Well, beam me up, Scotty. Original beams. If you have a green thumb, you might want to see a doctor, or you can come.
So, greenhouse, got a pool, it's big. I think the only downside for me is it's in Pennsylvania.
No, I miss my fellow bot. It's a trap. The trap door probably is where the rest of the alcohol is stored. Yeah.
Oh no, we bros boots.
Check out the greenhouse. I feel like Nancy Drew or Nancy Grace. I don't know. This bathtub is really.
Oh, I love. Oh, I kind of loved it until I looked at him next to it. I want a big bathtub like that.
Problem is,
but
you got the window right next to the bathtub.
you can flash people your tits.
Flash me your tits like this.
No. Wait. Michael Myers come out from the trapdoor. Yep.
All this way, but it's actually really deep. Like, I'm 6'2".
That's deep.
I'm
Yes.
for tubby time. I have no idea what this room
doesn't
is.
look
Like,
bad.
I genuinely don't know.
I thought that was a mattress. I thought that was a mattress. Oh, it is a mattress.
Is it a mattress? What is this? What is this?
Uh,
Let me do the clicking.
click then.
Yeah.
This room is, but I have a feeling I'm going to be very well acclimated. Did you get the tour?
Huh.
Would you believe
Wait,
there's 7
why?
bedrooms in this place?
7 bedrooms. There's a crib.
Oh, they're short though.
Ooh.
Why is there a curtain behind on the wall?
It's the demon room. Didn't you hear the dramatic music? Bedroom.
You
You guys want to hang out later?
Lumas!
I'll pack a lunch.
Alpaca.
Whatever,
It looks
same
like a
thing.
courtroom.
Well, that was that house. Okay, let's try to actually pay attention to what the prices are this time. Maybe-
No, that last house said it was off market.
It was
so-
off the market? Okay.
so-
A small bathtub for the chickens. Well, yeah, it did look like a countertop, but apparently it was a bed. It was a
Reunion,
weirdest bed.
Reunion, Florida.
You could live in Florida. Nope, 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 nope.
You go.
You do not get to click anymore. You suck at it.
Well, go then.
I am banning you from the clickies.
Go.
Yeah. Oh, Jurassic Park.
5.8
Woo-hoo!
million. Holy shit. 11 beds.
14 baths.
You can shit in a different bathroom every day and not have the same bathroom for 2 weeks.
I mean, if I was that rich, I mean, if Florida's pretty nice, I could live in Florida.
14 million? Oh, sorry, 14 bath. 1,100 square foot. That's 11 times the size of our house.
Sheesh. Look, it's got 3 garages.
It better for 5.8 million.
It's a mansion. That's a mansion for you.
That's a lot of money, yeah.
Yeah, that's a movie star house right there.
Is truly something else. I'm unsure if this is
Oh.
a home or a West Elm show floor.
Ooh, I like it the blue.
The lights on there.
I like that. That's pretty. Great house, but damn the price. Take a break. You deserve it.
Oh my.
Chuckerman gets to sit back and relax. He just sucks at the clicker, okay?
Oh, well, not
I
today.
ban you.
For some reason, it's not working today.
I ban you.
All right, you go.
Or circa 2012. But what I am sure
Hey,
of is that I
arcade!
will
Oh, wait,
be
no, that's the
posted up
casino.
at the Buffalo Stampede
Wait, whoa,
slot
whoa.
machine.
There's the arcade part. It has an arcade and a casino. You have your own mini casino.
Yet you still lose money in your own house.
You can rig the games.
would
Wait, that's how you can make your money back. Is you actually have your house be a little casino.
I'll bring your friends over, get them drunk, and then it's like, no, you can win.
Oh damn, that is a nice arcade.
The rich, they're just like us, loving the creative license
Ooh,
that
I
the designer
love the
took here with
colors,
the
the
aliens.
space.
A classic
So
vending
much got
machine
you in
prize
that house.
doppelganger, Osmosis Jones rejects. And then this one, he's clenching.
He's gonna get ya.
He is clenching. I would annihilate it.
Damn.
That's a kitchen.
That's a kitchen.
You know, it's like psst,
They got the stove
the
on the
people that
island.
visit you will lose money up to you.
Hey! You could turn... Okay, this would be the kind of house I would want if I had this much money, because you could make this house into, like, a, Remember how I kept saying if we ever had, like, a really fancy house, I'd want to, like, have an anime convention there?
You better have a license to run that casino.
Ah, good point.
A single-story house can't fight ghosts.
Because I can't... Because I ain't fighting ghosts on multiple floors. I will fight it on the single battlefield. Too many rooms for too many ghosts. But yeah, there's so many rooms, so many bathrooms. You could rent it out kind of like a little hotel if you wanted to try to make money back. I mean, I guess maybe you need some kind of license or something, maybe. Who knows?
Just don't tell anybody.
Cheese plate here. Regret it later, but we're living in the moment, okay? Either this is a sauna or a stage play about really large towels.
Sauna.
It's a sauna because of the towels, yeah.
You have your own sauna in that house.
I'm gonna be honest, the bedrooms are not my style. I have no skin in the game. Honest, I'm skinless.
Like the stairs.
Dear God, though.
Very good. Yeah, you would die falling down those.
No shit. Offer
a bed and breakfast service out of it.
I bet that's what people do when they buy them. They rent them out.
True. You rent out to multiple people.
This is giving me vertigo and anxiety about the lack of commas in my bank account. A little boat-themed room.
Cute! That's cute. It's got Disney pillows. Oh, it actually has like a little boat up there with the bunk beds.
Those stairs look fine to push someone down off them.
I was thinking of Gone with the Wind.
Ah.
The famous scene where she falls down the stairs.
Oh, I've been forever since I've seen that movie.
Yeah, I just remember certain parts.
It could be Disney Cruise. I see Mickey ears, I think. Is that hidden Mickey? Why are
Oh,
the
that's
stairs
so
to get to
cool.
the top bunk so teeny? They said no child of mine is shopping the Husky section.
Yeah.
It's a little spooky. I would absolutely...
They have a Jurassic Park themed room. Wait,
Oh.
is the bed the Jurassic Park Jeep?
Maybe?
That's
we have
kind of
night
cool.
terrors. More than I already do.
That's
Night
pretty
Terror
cool.
Tyrannosaurus Rex. The delivery on that could have been better.
Okay, that's
Outdoor
awesome.
bar, outdoor kitchen.
Outdoor bar in an outdoor kitchen.
With a fridge outdoors. With a pool.
Oh. Yeah, this would be worth the money. It's expensive as fuck, but it'd be worth it.
Outdoor plants that look like indoor plants. Oh, to
Damn!
We are right up against the neighbors. Now, I'm not saying...
Oh, that kind of sucks. Yeah, I just noticed it's lagging.
Yeah, when you hit
When
it.
I push the button, it takes forever to actually pause. I wanted to pause on that pool. That pool was beautiful.
But, so, Tyrannosaurus Rex.
cut down all the trees.
That's
I'm
how
just saying
much
give
it
me a little bit of
costs.
elbow room.
Oh,
The
you
next door
didn't
neighbors
see how
had
much it
a
costs?
No, he said, now I see why it costs so much.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, it's in Florida too, so. Oh, look at that pool. That's a little. That's not a pool. It's like your own private lazy river. That's cool. Dude.
You're like paying property taxes on that house.
Ooh.
River.
Oh.
Alabama?
AL?
Yeah, Alabama.
Alabama?
It looks...
Berman, Alabama.
Berman.
Damn!
I really liking the view in this photo.
Uh-huh. I'm loving how the stairs look. Ooh, that's pretty. Ooh, that's
It's like
pretty.
Resident Evil before the virus took over.
That's the bright, sunny, happy. It's like the before and after picture. Good.
Sweet home Alabama.
Sweet home Alabama.
I just want to say any harsh criticisms are coming from a place of jealousy and
pause, bitch.
bitterness.
There it goes. Ooh.
3.9. Four bath. Step down in size, but look at the fucking glass on the side of it.
Sheesh.
You
It is structured so weird.
It's on the side of a cliff.
I'm not sure if that's a good idea. Only 4 beds and 4 baths, though. You can't really rent it out as good as the last one. I mean, it's Nah, not even 2 million. 1 million and,
It's about 2 million. Let's just round up 2 million.
yeah, sure.
So with that being
Cheaper
said, let's
than
get
the
into
last
it.
one.
The color palette is boring.
beautiful.
Those baby angels are ugly. Please invite me
No,
over.
it looks
Too
like
much-
prime spot for landslides.
Ooh.
That looks like a video game level.
It does. I'm trying to think. I think it's maybe giving me Kingdom Hearts vibes.
Yeah.
Like, fucking, Hallow Bastion or something.
Remember the Kingdom
Sun.
Hearts?
Too
we saw
much
yesterday.
sun. I don't even know what
Yeah.
kind of flower that is. I'm going to be so honest with you. That's the difference in the tax bracket here. I can't even spell solarium. It
Next
feels
to a lake.
small.
Ooh. Ooh.
That kitchen does look nice.
I like the colors. I know it's just plain white, but it's like, that's nice.
Here's the problem, though. The sun.
The sun, it burns my flesh. The house doesn't look comfortable. Oh, it doesn't? I feel
I'm
like
sad.
it looks cozy.
I know a really great recipe for tuna tetrazzini if you would just have me over. Really not a big fan of the color choice here. If you're looking for...
Why are always the bathrooms jank? It looks like it's like a rusted copper color.
Yeah, that's probably what they were going for.
Cleaner. My availability is beyond open. I'm very trustworthy.
It's like
I
we
have
put
great
shit on the
references.
walls.
Ugh. Am I right?
That's a pretty big bedroom. I like the canopy bed.
It gives me James Bond villa vibes.
The only downside, though, is I hate the windows we have in our own bedroom. We have to cover them.
Those go all the way down to the floor.
Ooh, tall window.
Oh my god. Tacky, I will come over. I'll sing to you while you wake up. I have nothing bad to say here. I want to get in. I want
Is
to be
that the bathtub?
Guys here.
Yeah, that was the bathtub.
What the fuck bed is that? Okay, no.
Flood zone bed.
The bed.
Looks nice. Honestly, don't mind the bathroom color.
I don't know. It makes me think like someone smeared shit on the walls.
This is a Christmas tree. This is a Christmas themed bed decor.
Are you sure Christmas? More like outdoorsy? This is outdoorsy decor.
Christmas
except
is
for
over.
the walls.
Give it a break, babes. But you know what? I'll tell you this. I will
don't
take
see
the
Christmas.
tree and the decor.
I just see the pine tree. I don't see Christmas. It's not decorated like a Christmas tree. It's just pine trees. It's woodsy. They're going for a woodsy theme.
Love
I
the
see a
bed.
dog.
Love the bed frame, fun and unique. Someone breaks into your house, you get break this
What?
on kick.
Someone breaks into your house. You are sitting, shitting bricks in a shit-colored toilet.
To the storage unit, if you just include me in your book club. A little weed and feed goes a long way.
Little gazebo.
I don't mind the gazebo.
Little outside gazebo. That's pretty.
Somebody Christmas trees
And
in
lucky
this
for
place.
you, I have a Lowe's gift card and an unwavering feeling that
What
we
the-
should be good friends. I will make
that's
you a
cool.
skinny margarita that is up to the...
You have your own boat dock.
Yeah, no, it's totally seeing the worth the price. Shh, you have your own
Cheesecake
boat dock.
Factory standard. If you
So
just
you have
let
your
me
own
come on
pond.
over and we can start
Well,
rumors
you're
about
on
your
the
ugly
lake.
neighbors. Indoor fishing with an AC
Huh.
unit. Probably stink.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
You can fit.
I'm not much of a fisher or anything, but that's kind of cool.
Stinks. Yeah, it probably smells like trout.
It probably just smells like water.
Oh yeah.
I would totally buy that house. I like that one. I think Alabama's okay. I mean, being up on a hill though. Just hope that there's no landslides. Okay, where are we going now?
Westford, Massachusetts. I want to say MA, Massachusetts. Not
What
Maryland.
is this design?
Airbnb has a poly
Oh,
pocket home that you
my
can
God!
stay at. No, this is not AI. This is
They made a Polly Pocket house.
My nostalgia is blowing up.
A literally Polly Pocket house. I don't see the price.
I don't think it's a buying. I think it's a. She said B&B.
Oh, it's a B&B. Okay.
It's a. God, I'm trying to look at stuff. I see like one bed. I think it's.
So,
Stupid
oh my
time
God,
bars in my
it
way.
actually is a Ballery house. No, it's a Polly Pocket.
Polly Pocket. It's different.
real.
It's a Polly Pocket
Absolutely
house.
massive. Look at that. There's people down there.
Oh my God.
30 seconds into the door, and I am gnawing on that halter top like a hamster on a cage. They're like, please stop, sir. You're 30. A couch as comfortable as a nun at a drag brunch. Oh, I will be making collect calls. Thank you. A framed picture of my bank account. Oh, she's scholarly. She's scholarly. Even the door hinge is built
It's
like
an
a legit
Airbnb.
Polly Pocket.
Oh
Like,
my
this is
God.
Really cool. I wish I could have went.
If
I
you
wish I
ever
might
had a
have.
fantasy to live like a Polly Pocket.
Rain is going to be a nightmare on that house.
Oh yeah, how would Yeah, because it's like open. Unless they have a way that it can close and you can be closed in. Like
Gazebo looks. Oh, wait, that's from the previous one.
Adorable. Plant that requires no care or attention. Can't
Oh,
relate.
this is
The little
giving me
breakfast nook. Gotta leave
nostalgia.
the eggs on the counter. Lord knows there's no room for them in the fridge. Which is 3 stories tall. I'm just imagining sitting in this living room and the whole compact just closes on you. What are you gonna do? Just another manic Monday.
So
the
this is
primary
a-
bedroom.
How would you?
Is this a camping thing?
I think so. It doesn't look like there was no TV. There was like no actual nothing actually looked like it worked in that place.
Perfect house for chat.
Oh my gosh, that was so
Just
cool.
know Polly has spinal stenosis from sleeping here for 35 years. Not sure where the bathroom is, but that's okay because we're just gonna hold it.
Shit
So
in
you're
the
having a
woods.
brat summer.
Shit in the
I'm having a
woods.
Polly pocket full of sunshine. So
Yeah. This would be just okay. So this is a unique camping house. So I'm guessing they have like a porta potty out there, something. You wouldn't want to spend more than like maybe 2 days max at this place.
It's like a doghouse for humans.
Yep.
I will not live
Hello,
in a
slut dude.
I will not live in a Polly Pocket.
I will not live in the Polly Pocket house. No. It's not to live in. It's just to camp in.
what do you have to say about that?
Ontario, so it's in Canada.
Canada. What is this I'm looking at?
I don't know. We'll find out.
This house used to be a few.
Okay, how much would that be in American? Because Canadian money is cheaper than American money.
I'm gonna guess 1.5. 6 bed for 6 bed. Of course, it's in Canada, and prices of Canada are ridiculous.
And then you gotta get citizenship there and blah blah blah.
And then you gotta be Canadian.
I don't want to be Canadian.
Funeral home, and now it's just crazy as hell. We've got some crimson.
Damn, that flashbanged me.
A flashbanged you with the red?
Oh my god.
The red? That is a bright red. And coming from someone who wanted to paint our house.
Our house ain't that bright red. Shit. Minus 10 points Canadian debuff.
Minus 100 points.
And walls feels very inviting, but I'm gonna be honest.
It looks like a... They say it looks...
Damn, that looks good and apocalyptic.
Apocalypse ponies.
They say like was a funeral home, huh?
It does kind of make me think of a funeral home, actually.
You have all the weird orgies you want in this house. It would fit.
Perfect for covering murder.
It truly is the Grim Reaper's.
That's the kitchen, because that's... Is that the... Yeah, that's the kitchen.
What the hell is the giant... What is that? Just... Oh, it's a table.
Yeah, people have orgies on the table while you eat and watch.
Does the table need to be that big? It looks like it's running right into the oven.
This place looks like a Resident Evil house.
It does! What is with that?
The living room.
Scythe that feels the most welcoming.
Oh, it's
It is
got
a little
scythes.
strange how the words scything and scathing are just one simple letter apart. I see we're reusing a pew.
Okay, so it's half an island and half a table. Oh, and it is a funeral home. There's a pew. Yay, you win. Who knows, may have been an words.
I can't.
Autopsy.
Autopsy table.
Autopsy. Right.
Is anybody sitting in those? How uncomfortable. You ever farted in one of those? I don't love storage. That's just like...
Huh.
Storage for your food, which, hey, wouldn't be bad.
So the pantry.
Oh,
Gotta
in
give it
the
a
open,
suck.
mostly because if this was my house, there would be a lot of ramen noodles, a lot of sun chips, a lot of Metamucil on display. My one qualm with this room...
Ooh. Okay.
The chapel. I like that couch, though.
Yeah, I do like that couch. I'm liking all the black.
is that the couch doesn't allow for all 6 feet 1 inch of my body to lay out. Was that not the original intention for this room? The mask art
can.
is fun, but what are we doing to
Well, that's
mask
random.
the smell?
What is going on in this bathroom?
Why? So I gotta take a shit and stare at this while I'm taking a shit.
Also, I don't. It shapes.
Yeah.
It shaped so awkwardly. You would be.
Maybe it's the way the house is shaped.
It is.
Is my question. Now we're getting whimsical.
What's the
This
bathtub?
looks like
Ooh.
someone's lower back tattoo. Was this painted or is this a decal? It looks painted. Not a fan.
I like that. Hey, it's kind of like the Bass Pro Shop.
Yeah.
Look up the little taxidermy section.
That mask is a puzzle like Resident Evil to use the toilet.
Yeah, rabbits.
Rabbits.
Of the taxidermy, they just gave up on this hallway. They said, listen, the rest of the house was a
That
big
would have to go
undertaking.
faster.
Not this normal room, okay? What
Too
are
red.
you doing here?
Too
The
ugly.
laundry room. It's gonna give
Laundry
me an
room.
aneurysm.
Even
Luckily
even the
they won't
laundry room
have
looks
to
normal.
move my body far. A little spooky,
Yep.
but this is like, okay. The mortuary.
Oh my God, you have your own barber shop.
Why would you have your own barber shop? Why?
You know, someone's good at cutting hair in your family, but why does it have a diagram of a body there?
No, those are like tools.
He called it a mortuary. Is that where the embalming happens?
It is a dying practice.
Probably.
After all, word on the street is it's a great way to earn a living. I knew a mortician who was actually running a raffle. Call that a dead giveaway. A spooky bathroom. Not the Ouija
Bathroom
board
looked
on
nice.
the table.
Oh.
Oh, God, do not...
Oh, okay, so that's why the colors. It's a demon house.
I feel like you stay in this house, you're going to get something to follow you the rest of your life.
I rebuke. We got a gym.
It's got a gym.
Okay, Jim
You
looks...
can work out with your demons. You have all the body prep happens. This screams exorcist billionaire with more money than sense.
You can exercise the demons and the body. This is nice. I
That's like those normal...
Okay. Love night. I was gonna.
Where did the color shift come from?
Oh my God, I think they tried to load in the new graphics.
No. Like that one room looked all heavenly and nice.
You have chairs in your shower.
This is the prison shower. Great. So this place is haunted with demons and ghosts. Yup.
Call
And
them
you got a
freaks
prison
before, but, like,
shower. Don't drop the soap.
freaks. This is spooky and cute. Okay, Alice in Wonderland. Wait,
What?
Okay. There's a lot of random.
Just run through this house high on LSD. Your brain is going to melt by the time you get done.
Yep.
This. Like,
A
where
magical
are we?
fairy
It's cute.
room.
I would sit here. How do we feel about this?
Huh. So that's what it looks like on the outside.
Would
It's
you
got a
live
pool.
in a funeral home?
British Columbia.
Let's take a peek inside this castle church
Oh, it's a
paper mache home. Wonderfully whimsical kitchen. Roughage hanging from the raft.
So,
Why is it wood on the inside and it looks like some kind of weird?
paper mache on the
I was
outside.
gonna say concrete.
I mean...
And after hours of foraging for huckleberries, you can cook by
Why?
candlelight. That's a
Oh, if you want to live out your isekai fantasy, just buy this house. You'll feel like it.
How? No. The wooden interior does not go with the exterior. It's just weird.
Don't ask questions.
I will ask all the questions. A bunch of rich people with different ideas made that funeral home what it was. Yeah, probably. Not the ghost rape. Ghost rape in the shower.
Ghost rape in the shower.
What are you doing over there?
Checking
candlestick.
something.
Oh, these people have tales to tell. Is that them? I see a six-pack. Interested to know why the pots and the panery are located in the living room area. Is that a cello?
I'm not liking the
Cello.
layout.
Is it me you're looking for?
This probably was an old
I
church
can
that
see
they
it
built
in your...
on years
Yesterday
ago.
we threw out 3 house plants.
But
Because
why
they all
so
died.
wood?
These people invite you over for dinner. You're staying for a 3-hour Dave Matthews concert. Oh, suddenly.
Is that a sauna?
It's a sauna mini pool?
Hot tub.
Hot tub? Question mark?
Sauna hot tub.
Shower. I don't know if you can call that a bathtub. It's a bath basin, perhaps.
I say hot
We couldn't
tub.
have gone for a little more whimsy in the faucets. You just had to use that Home Depot gift card. Ooh, a little Nighthawk
I
nook.
like
Beautiful tile
that.
work,
That's
truly.
pretty,
My compliments
but-
to the chef.
But, what is this room?
I
Is
don't.
this the solitary confinement room?
This place makes me so confused on what the
I know, right? I don't get the theme. I don't get the wood inside, the hard outside. Did they... Okay, was this thing originally all wood, and then someone just came along, dumped a truck of concrete on top of it? The reading
They don't
room.
have a copy of Wind in the Willows. I will personally raise
need
hell in
room
this
to
hobbit
read?
hole. Vertigo has never felt more magical. A homemade Peloton.
Yay.
Crafty. Butterfly boudoir. I do just want to point out that
Okay.
the kitchenette is the same height as the bed.
Well, I mean, you have a bedroom with a sink.
Wait, why?
Do with that
guess
what you
if you
will.
gotta pee,
there
you
is
just go-
another full
Pee in the
kitchen. This is
sink?
There's 2 kitchens in this place.
Huh.
With a fireplace. The wood looks nice. The shape, not so nice.
Yeah, this is all over the place.
actually shocking for a home without any bedroom doors. Typhoid Lagoon.
Out the lagoon. I like the look of the outside, but I don't care for the inside. I like the look of the outside because it looks magical, I guess.
The
But at the
church.
same time, it's weird.
This was a church made into a house. That's
oh.
why it looks like the way it is. And it's got all the.
Why does a church have towers?
Maybe that was built on. You can see how this looks separate from everything else.
Point.
This place could be the Smash Cars. Want to read Kick Chat?
Okay. What am I looking at?
Kick Chat.
Cook chat. I like this place could use some splooshes of color on the interior though.
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
But
Yeah.
I think it's in.
It's a great home, but I do fear that it is one rainfall away from being a melted art project.
Alright.
Well, that was our video. Thank you for watching with us. Bye. Okay, what's next?
Oh yeah, I want to talk about. First off, some VTuber news. That's
VTuber news?
Hey, what's up, guys? We're here.
if my mouse would click. Alright. YouTube intro.
Hi, I'm your goddess Nazca here with Trucker Man. We're reacting to...
Saba's debut from last week.
Who?
Okay, do you know the VTuber Gara? The little shark thing?
Was she the one who sang at the baseball game?
Yeah.
Oh.
She left Hololive and debuted as an independent as Saba.
Okay.
And damn near broke YouTube because she was getting so much chat.
Huh.
She is a fish? She's supposed to be a catfish.
So today we're going to be talking about the
catfish.
debut stream of the VTuber Saba, who in the first 24 hours has seen millions of people watch her VOD, as well as hundreds of thousands of concurrent viewers watch the...
She peaked, I think, at like 200,000 concurrent viewers. That's people just watching her live.
Damn. Is she the most
stream live, as well as
popular
a...
VTuber?
You know that little fish Gara, right?
I thought she was a shark.
Well, shark. Okay, shark. Her... even if you didn't know shit about VTubers, you've seen that character before. She was that popular. I've argued she's the face of English VTuber.
She's a catfished us all, huh?
Catfished all of us.
So she went
bunch of
from
her
being a
merch
shark to a
flying off the
catfish?
shelf,
Yeah.
as well as memes and art coming in insane quantities in the first 24 hours since the debut. But also since then, there's been a lot of the usual suspects on Twitter seething
God.
over her new model and
Jealousy.
her stream. Now, if you're not the initiated, if you're someone who doesn't watch VTubers very often, I like to explain these things in a way that'll make sense to you. So you're probably asking, like,
Follows the,
why is this Saba
fastest
person
to
so
1
important in
mil,
getting
I
such a
believe.
reaction
Wow.
out of people? Well, here's the history. This is their current account, but this is their previous account, Gargura, which was a VTuber who was with the VTuber agency Hololive for 5 years. And while she was at Hololive, she was the most subscribed to VTuber in the world.
I need to. We should take the time to watch one of her videos. How does someone get? I am so flabbergasted how someone could get so popular so fast.
I mean,
Yeah, Saba got many subscriptions really fast.
and memberships.
world
he shows her
with
stream.
nearly 5 million subscribers before she graduated about a month ago. Graduate, meaning she just retired from the agency.
Was
And a lot of
forced
people
to,
are wondering,
though.
would she go back to her?
No, she left on her own. I think a lot of it also is, because Hololive is kind of run differently than when she started.
Oh, and it became really scummy and shady, I'm guessing.
She has had tricked 3 channels, all above 1 million.
Yeah, her
with
previous
gold
this
play buttons in theory. Wow.
this was her previous account that just randomly got 1 million subscribers before she even went to Hololive, or maybe they came over, they found her past live and they subscribed to it anyway.
Other previous account that she had before the agency,
must have the
Senzawa,
really
which
good
also
karma,
has
the
1.5
charisma.
million subscribers as well. But you do something different and create an entirely new account which already has over 500,000 followers on Twitter.
Yahoo!
Of course,
I'm
the
Saba
name
the
is
fish.
Samako Saba. She has this whole fish theme going on here. And yesterday, she finally made her debut stream on this account. And
What do you think of that VTube mom? And the rigging, like, I was watching Kirsha watching it live. She said the rigging was, like, really good on it.
I'm not saying the fish theme.
Well, cat ears, but if you like, she's got a fish tail on it.
So a Vaporeon.
I cannot stress to you enough how much success it's had. I'm going to let it play.
Oh man, chat's going crazy over here.
Yabba dabba dabba dabba. Oh, she was a legendary meme monster, from what I heard, and that was before
Hololive.
I was going to say hallucinogens. I remember hearing that 4chan went down at the same time with the Gaga thing. Huh.
In the background, you can see her model in action. Super cute.
This
She
is her
also has really
chat.
good
Damn!
design and rigging on this.
This
so
is
it
her
looks really
chat
neat.
live.
How the fuck is she fish themed?
She has a tail.
She got cat ears.
But just look at the chat moving
Catfish.
in real time. The amount of people going crazy. The views on
I
this.
get
In
it
the
now.
first 23 hours,
What?
nearly 2.5 million
Catfish.
views.
I think I said the word catfish like 15
I was thinking of the actual catfish. I thought she would actually look like an actual catfish with the whiskers and all that.
Thank you, Chad. She just got it.
But there's a fish called catfish. I didn't think that she would actually be a cat fused with a fish.
Oh my god.
What?
Your brain kicked into second gear?
I'm gonna call her a Sailor Moon Vaporeon is what I'm thinking.
Large.
Nickel boy. Wow.
Ali, catfish. She's catfish, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Try reading her chat in real time. It'd be like blah, 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 blah.
I can pry.
You would
I
have
can
a-
barely read our own chats because I have no literacy. Literacy?
Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
On
What
the
am I
stream itself, which I cannot stress upon you
Face,
enough,
dingy,
is an
ding, butt,
insane
dang
number. But on top of that, she's over 800,000 subs already.
Slurs,
People
slurs,
are going
slurs,
absolutely
slurs,
crazy. Now
slurs,
let's
slurs,
listen to a little bit, just a small clip from the stream to get you initiated with some.
I'm a fish, and my eyes are blue. That's all you need to know. Shorty, shorty.
Jesus Christ.
Ankle biter.
Her chat was actually spurging out because YouTube chat's probably not built to handle this many people.
Sheesh.
You want to see my smolder? I got this one.
The ring only looks.
Oh, cuteness. Aww. That's because
Hello,
she's cute.
princess.
Yeah.
Hello, princess. Would you like to see my paper boat?
So many chats so happy.
Paper boat? Paper boat?
Especially to those who are not familiar with VTubers, you may not.
She hit 1 million subscribers last week. Yeah, I think 'cause this video is like 5 or 6 days old.
Damn.
She needs contact correction.
I need correction. Who needs correction?
Like it.
G? Me?
But this
Who?
is what
Huh?
peak
What?
performance looks
What the
like.
correction?
Okay, out there you got people like Johnny Somali going on crime spree.
Oh, yay. YouTube live chat was dying during the broadcast. There were that many people there. Damn.
Yeah.
I don't know about Texas.
These to have like 100 or 200 concurrent viewers, and here you have Saba just saying paper boat and getting like 200 plus thousand concurrent viewers. The future is now. And I got a little screenshot. I was such
She
a
looked
tourist.
like Philo. Her outfit is like a Sailor Moon Philo.
I'm supposed.
Where's the tail? I want to see the tail.
I'm surprised that YouTube did not crash after the.
Maybe it did.
Agree. Yeah.
Never know.
10 minutes late. I didn't see her at her peak number. My apologies. I
wanna
will
see your
definitely
tail.
repent for that. But you can see people are going absolutely crazy over this stream. And you can see the number of subs, like I said, she's at over 830,000
And this is a few
subscribers.
days old,
Now, of course,
too.
she built up some of that before the first stream over the past month or so and the ramp up to it, but that number's crazy. She's already one-tapped my channel. She's passed me in one stream.
Damn.
You know what? I'm honored for it. But anyways, she's also on track, and she's definitely going to get there, to pull off an achievement I don't think any VTuber has ever done, and I doubt more than a few handfuls of YouTubers have ever done, and that's to get over 1 million subs on 3 different channels. And not just 3 different channels in this case, 3 unique channels that are technically not related in any sort of a direct way other than the person running the account and just word of mouth, people knowing it's the same person running.
Legendary. Not gonna lie, kinda jelly.
You got 1 million and 3 streams.
Shit. I have seen the YouTuber streaming with over 800k yeah, views, so it definitely will not crash at 200k. The YouTuber's strong with this one.
These accounts. It's really impressive to see. Now, of course,
Subscriptions
as
in
you
3
probably
streams,
could
wow.
easily have been able to tell at this point, she's using a lolly model. That's no surprise to anyone who knows anything about her previous accounts. She's had one with every single one before. Now, she also makes a lot of jokes about related themes and stuff like that. And if you don't like that, as I always say, that is totally fine.
Oh,
Just
we get into
don't
the
pay attention
lolly
to it. Don't watch it. Don't
point.
engage with it. But
Wow. She's just cute. Leave the cuteness alone. She's not sexualizing the cute. Even if she says dirty things, I don't know. What is she like? How old is this person?
Well, I know she's an adult in real life. Obviously, I don't know what her age is. No one. I don't think she's ever been doxxed. So.
Okay. I have a feeling she's gonna be the most sub channel again real soon. Good for her.
where you're wrong is where you start using that to harass people, slander them, especially when you're doing it very hypocritically, as we'll see from some users today. Because no matter how much support Gargura gets on any account that she's having, it's going to come with haters and people trying to...
Click.
Does she have like a bunch of like? Does she have like her own editor? Does she have like a?
Oh
bunch
yeah,
of,
I guarantee you. When she was at Hall, she had a whole team. I guarantee you, she's got her own everything going on.
Because she can afford it. Wapa.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah.
All of her models have been lies. Okay, all of
Her models have been lollies, so what's making them think that it'll not be a lolly this time, but she doesn't gooner bait. Yeah, I'm gooner baiting.
You know what someone should have done? Make something similar to this, but have like a deep, raspy, like horribly manly voice behind this kind of character. That'd be funny.
Oh, okay, so kind of similar to Rev, actually.
Yeah, but like even deeper.
Why you
slander
wanted
her?
Instead of making your VTuber a male, we should have made it a female lolly.
I don't know if we ever hit 100k subs. I'll do a femboy version of it.
For their own
God,
personal gain or attention, and now we'll see this again with Saba. So here's the first one, which is an absolute gem. You couldn't make this up in a factory.
Today. Wait, how is Truckerman's stomach feeling?
I'm fine.
Wait, are you talking about yesterday when I bowed out? That was me, not Truckerman. I was getting a headache.
Like Kirito's
Kirito?
Kirito's voice.
No, like Broly's voice. I am Broly.
No, there's that one guy we were watching, Absolute Unit.
Also, I hope everyone had a great 4th of the Doctors weekend. Hello to the sheepy. I'm gonna call you sheepy.
This is how perfect this all lines up. So
Oh,
this
yeah,
user
hopefully you
has
are
hundreds of
feeling
thousands
better
of views on their
from the
tweet
headache.
with no
yeah, that
support.
was yesterday's stream that we knocked off sooner than later.
Yeah, she's doing better.
I'm doing better.
You just get those eye headaches every now and then.
Mostly just mockery, where they say, why on earth did Saba go and do that? She literally had the opportunity to do an amazing character that didn't bring in weirdos, and instead she picked an insanely lolly character that will bring out the predators. I'm done with this creator. And then sends a link to Virtue Signal. But anyways, in case...
These are people who do not understand anime.
Oh my god, these people make me want to bash my head against the wall sometimes.
You're not noticing, you understand why this is not just slanderous, it's also very ironic and hypocritical. This person is a massive tourist. Their profile picture is that of Gargura's official account. They're running around with a Gargura profile picture saying, I don't know about this Saba character. Why does it have a lolly character?
My brain, it hurts.
Wait, so he's a simp for her original version, and now that she's changed just her look a little bit, is the same lolly. Now he's all like, bruh? What?
Saba is too small. Oh my god, these people are crazy again. Yep. The amount of people who attack people for lolly have CP on there is like a pipeline, I swear.
It's one of those things, you know, like with Dems who sit there and they accuse everyone of being racist, like, you know, the white Democrats, and they're like, oh, you're a racist, and nah. They're the ones that are secretly the racist. So these guys who are saying, oh, the lolly pedophile, blah, 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 they're the ones that are secretly the pedo.
He was probably not in the blondes.
Ah!
Of course, I guess not understanding that Gargura
Mama!
also had a lolly VTuber model and also retweeted not safe for work artwork of her character on a regular basis. And also played into the jokes and the tropes all the time. And also had the famous phrase, what are you scared of, a little 4-letter word referring to lolly. So this person is a massive tourist on so many levels and a giant hypocrite for going after her over this topic. And in a, I guess,
There are people who are into Augustus the very bad.
Choose your enemies for your own sin. Yep.
Lollipop, lollipop,
mark of shame,
lollipop,
they would
lollipop.
trash their Gargura.
Hey, it's a Sailor Neptune.
This flag's in bio. Opinions disregarded.
Profile picture and
Oh,
swap
Sailor
it out
Neptune.
and, you know, just every time. And then we have the people in the replies ratioing and just making some funny replies. Gura was a lollytuber too. Did you even watch her? Have you even watched Gura? What, are you scared of a little 4-letter word? I've seen that meme everywhere already. She did do something amazing to her, something she enjoys. Why do you think yourself so important to dictate what people like design-wise? She's indie and millions around the globe aren't as mentally stunted as you. If you see a human child in fictional art, you're telling on yourself. I've been saying that for years and years.
What?
Lolly VTuber graduates, debuts as an indie Lolly VTuber. How unthinkable. Tourist alert. Hello, tourist. It just goes...
My brain!
I trust people who don't care about the
Don't care about art to actually care about more kids than those that make a stick about art. Make a stinky about
smug face, adorable.
Smug face. Yes, she is
Smug.
adorable.
I read that so wrong.
That is smug looking face that face. The face of look at you. Do I have
on
a
and
smug
on and
face?
on. You get the point. But here's another one. Another tourist/hypocrite moment right here. I'm going to cry, she's too cute, with a picture of her from the debut stream. Now, why is this such a big deal? Well, this individual you might recognize, it's Anna Vellens, the
this
Vice
bitch.
reporter who released multiple hit pieces
Wait, what? No, wait. I gotta hear the rest that he was about to say there.
on various VTubers. Now, a lot of those are retracted, but one that's still
The
up.
one,
Okay, so
the bitch that
this
went-
person just got done saying, I'm gonna cry, she's so adorable, and she's someone who does hit pieces on VTubers, huh?
the one that did the ones on Kirsha.
Oh, specifically Kirsta?
Yeah.
Oh, there are two different types of loli. One in NSFW and the other anime stories tell why people can't tell the difference.
They are trans. I'm sure because they act like a little bitch a lot of times online.
Yeah.
Was really her first stab at VTubers at Vice, and it was about a VTuber group named V Allure, where the main crux of this article
I tried. I didn't win.
Yeah.
Can't send those people into a black hole. Oh, so science can understand the black hole a bit more.
This creature. Oh, yeah.
They would probably destroy the black hole.
was not only accusing them of transphobia in their hiring.
Oh, speaking of which, since we're talking about Velour, did you see the new models?
Not yet. I need to get a chance to look him
I'm
up.
actually a little glad I didn't win the
You didn't?
tryouts. I don't really care for any of how the models looked.
Yeah. A
Yeah.
teacher school that...
A teacher in high school who was kind of a loli. She
Efforts in the
was
tri-
mistaken for a student many times. So yeah, that's a normal thing. And midgets and junk too.
Petite
for this
women.
agency,
Petite
but
total.
also accused the agency of essentially promoting pedophilia
Honestly,
because one of
the
their
NSFW loli stuff is still preferred to people going after because pixels and lines aren't real people. True.
People cringe at... Like... Cringe... Make cringe face.
Yeah.
VTubers is a lolly, has a lolly model. And now she's sitting here watching a lolicon with a lolly model debut, and she's doing a live tweet reaction to it.
Jeez.
Yeah, either a gigantic tourist moment or massive
Hypocrite.
hypocrisy. Or
I
maybe
say
both.
hippie keep it.
I don't know.
Hippie
But there was some more
What the hell's a tourist?
That's what they call people who come in and don't know anything, but they're complaining about shit. Like anybody comes into anime, they don't know shit about it.
Oh, so like if these people were
That's
to
a new
go,
that's a new term kids say these days.
if people were to like go to Japan, they're tourists to Japan, and they're gonna sit there and complain about how Japan does its Japan stuff, right?
Blowing nose at brown nose, I think.
Brown nosing.
When you keep
When you can't tell the difference between fiction and reality, then you need help.
drama involving
Or you're an
this
anti-sexual.
stream because she was coming up with fan names for her community. The first one was the Crusties. I don't think she seemed to like that.
The crusties.
don't call your fans the crusties. That's what they're gonna do to your body pillows later.
They know Saba is big, and they will make a ton more enemies if they attack her. So, the people complimenting about things they don't know. Why you push a thing?
I can. That's
One
why.
too much. And then
on
there was the
screen.
Connie crew, which is a play on words, if you know, you know. And of course, people would get upset about that too, which is not,
Connie
again,
crew?
it's not surprising she would make a joke like that or acknowledge a joke like that. She used to do that all the time as Gargura. And this person says, I F with Saba, but her
Cutie
model and this
sounds like
pandering
a
to that
snack's,
audience is really
name.
disheartening, yet not
Snack's name.
surprising.
Oh,
Yeah.
I likely won't be
Crushies.
watching unless
Crushy.
Doobie collab,
Yeah.
but good luck to
Cute
her.
and funny.
Ah, yes.
Dude, I just call you guys my babies. I don't know, maybe I should come up with something more unique.
American Karens get
When they go to Mexico and hear mariachi, I know what it is, bands playing in the beach. Annie Sexual, Google the new... Yeah. I use that as a term for someone who's attracted to anime characters.
That
Anisexual.
crowd. You know, the one that she's always been engaging with and making jokes with. And of course, we would have a massive ratio here. Again, what are you scared of? A little 4-letter word. And they say, you a verified account with double my followers and can't...
Believers, if you are gorgeous. Yeah. Well, ask Loco Boco here. Mad. I forgot Mad. Oh, I'm unisexual. Yeah!
even muster 10 likes.
Wait, I was in the middle of a thing. Damn it. Stop it, Truckerman. Oh. Damn it, I forgot what I was gonna say now. Why you throw me off? Believers and you are the gods. The believers, the baby believers. Give me my tummy and leave me be. What? I don't know words. Okay, hold on. Wait, damn it, braining! Why you do this to me? Also, you've been very quiet.
I'm trying to chat with you.
You're not doing a good job. You're quiet.
Everyone is asexual.
Everyone's here because I'm so sexy for my boobs.
Might be a good.
Oh, wait. Oh.
I can't read it.
Damn, it'd help if I could read the word.
We don't read.
Only 10 likes. It has 2,300 likes.
Oh, these people are psychotic on
you
Twitter, I swear to God.
A little too early, man. You got a little too cocky because you got ratioed into the shadow realm on this one. But here's one more we're going to look at today. This was actually...
My brain is a traitor among us.
A traitor among us.
Before the stream would go live, because there was an announcement of a collab between Saba and Amacat, which is a pretty...
I can respect the sexuality of my excuses at people's hearts and where it is. Yeah. You love what you love. Just don't hurt others with it, and don't be a creep about it.
Good collab for merch. And this person who is a VTuber Clipper, who I believe has had controversy before. If you can jog my memory, please feel free to do that in the comment section. But they say, is this going to be the standard now? Merch for a debut / soon after a debut. It feels like the
Oh yeah, all her merch she debuted with sold out.
Oh dang.
While she was on stream.
We need merch. Just don't ruin my fun, and we can get along. Yeah.
Etchy.
That's it. Etchy Denver.
Why don't we have...
Oh, why don't I have to be cussed with I want learn and read and my shit and writings.
Move this over here so I can read it better.
I know. School was a waste of time.
VTuber community is becoming increasingly commercialized, and this change is clearly happening from the top down. Why would anyone who's going from a massive, the biggest VTuber account in the world to a new indie account, not have merch right from the get-go? Because people are going to be literally foaming at the mouth to get some...
I bet you that shit's going to be resold on eBay for twice the price.
Oh yeah, good point, probably.
Why don't we just become carpenters and blacksmiths?
Brain?
Your brain freeze?
Yeah, I mean, if, it's going to be big, worth doing much, all besides your all based on your expertise. Expectations.
New merch of this new identity, this new VTuber. Like, that just makes sense. The merch and everything will sell out in seconds if you're a popular VTuber going to an indie account like that. Why wouldn't you not only
really? You
monetize
can't see
yourself,
them? I've been
give yourself
flooping
an
them around all
opportunity to
over the
make
place.
revenue, because you're a content creator, but also give your community a chance to get merch right from the jump. Like, do you have to go through a
I love those
trial phase?
expectations.
Is there a certain amount of time that's going to be right for people like this to feel like you're allowed to provide merch to your community? It's so ridiculous. And apparently this person, as pointed out here, has done this before. They did this with Nimmy as well, where they were fuming because they had a plushie on their debut, which actually we have here. It's sitting behind me. The thing is humongous, actually. But yeah, it seems like they're seething over people doing any sort of sponsorships for themselves. And man, they're going to be really mad right now because I'm going to do the same. So Advanced GG came out.
Ad.
Yeah, wait. At least it's an ad at the end of the video.
All right.
I think that's at the end. I think we could
Yeah.
drop it here. Damn, we need to just like do something where we just I don't know, have something playing in the background. I just sit here and read comments because I just been nothing but doing sitting here reading the comments. This is the same drama when Nini Nightmare had new merch during her debut streams. Oh, yeah, didn't have enough. Man, this girly VTuber sound like a million. Oh, yeah, Rev is a man. No, I was playing along with the titty bit. Teddies.
Okay, will be a good video.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll end the video here.
Yeah, thank you for joining us for this one. Bye.
We need Johnny Somali.
Oh, Johnny Somali update.
Even though it's from June 30th.
It's 5 days old. Oh, well. I don't know it, so let's hear it.
Alright.
It's called Zatadu. Just chat with chat. What's a Zatadude?
It's called that. Oh, it's probably where, you know, the VTuber, they're just the center of the screen and they just have the chat rolling. That's what Sabo was probably doing. I need to Google that later, but
we gonna figure out how to do that?
Alright, you.
Rev is also married. Yes, Rev is married. Hi, I'm your goddess Nesca here with Chuckama. We're reacting to
Johnny Somali. Somali victims wants the maximum punishment.
Yay! Burn him to the
We start
stake.
with the bombshells. So let's start with the bombshells. There's two. First of all, let's start with a recap. So Johnny Somali is already a criminal. Somebody in the chat asked earlier, is he guilty? Yes, he is already guilty on 4 counts. So he is already a criminal in Korea, guilty of 1 count of obstruction, 2 counts of the Minor Crimes Act, and a second count of obstruction. So he is already guilty under Korean.
So he's already locked in to 10 years jail time.
No, that's a maximum. I mean, that's a maximum, but that ain't what he could get.
Okay. So at the very, very minimal, 2 years, right?
I wonder what he's going to actually get. I am curious. So it's,
And then fine, 30 days.
my guess, Johnny Somali's going to end up life in jail. Use his example why you don't do dumb shit like this.
All for clout. All for clout. Just be interesting. Just be entertaining.
He should have gotten the Lolly V2 model. And
There you go. He would have been interesting as a Lolly V2 model.
screaming the N-word out how many times.
Oh, God.
law for these things. So we can say because of this chart, he is guilty. Because he's already pled,
Yep.
and you really can't take
Yep.
it back at this point.
Yep.
However, we cannot say yet about the 2 deepfake counts and the 3rd obstruction count, which we believe he pled not guilty to. So for these specific counts, we cannot say. But we know he's guilty of 4. He may be guilty of 7. And remember, he's being investigated for the Child Welfare Act.
I see. Or just don't be a shithead. How hard is it for people to not be ass-chats? Ass-chats?
Asshole.
Ass-hats. Ass-hats. I don't know why I saw a C.
At least... Oh, well, that moved.
I remember that a bit. Use Johnny as an example when you're dumb stuff like this. Yuppers. At least some of the victims want these max penalties. Probably the deep fakes. Yeah. Those ones, okay, the deep fake ones are still being,
That's what he's going to trial for in August.
those ones have not been confirmed yet. But
That's
I would hope he would get the max for those when he's pronounced guilty. Which I'm pretty sure he is, because he's got the evidence.
which would be 8. So there may ultimately be 8 guilty counts. The question is it 4? Is it 5? Is it 6? Is it 7? Is it 8? But it's at least going to be 4. So we're confident on that. We know that. And it's important to know this. These details, these legal details are important. And a lot of other channels skim them. And I understand why they skim them, because they're complicated, because they don't understand them, because they're not talking to the Somali conviction team every day. They don't know these updates. They're not geared in like I am. We're kind of running this thing against Johnny Somali. I get it. And I don't blame them for that. I don't blame them for making mistakes. But these details are important, and procedure and these details are how cases are won and lost. And that's why we go step by step. That's why we go piece by piece through this story, because you guys need to understand this story and how it develops. Otherwise, you guys...
It's the best kind of story out there. You see, well, when you post for your crimes and law-breaking stuff online, it means it's easier for the other side. Yep, Johnny the Korean soap opera about love, money, and betrayal. Will love be saved, or will it be over, based on real life? Spanish guitar noises, whisper noises. Johnny, 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 Johnny.
I like you and I want you. You hear that in the background.
Vaya con Dios.
It won't make sense. People will, every time we do the trial, people think it's over. And it's not. These trials, they do pieces of the trial. They don't do everything at once, just pieces of the trial. So we're eventually going to get all the pieces to that story. So let's go. So we know the crimes, right? Let's get into the nuke. You ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A petition for severe punishment. Ladies and gentlemen, we now have officially filed in the official court records of Seoul, South Korea, the Western District Court, filed by a victim of the case, a rare petition that is almost never seen, except
Holy
for in the most
cheesecake.
extreme.
This is the ultimate screw.
Will Johnny and Hank reunite? The next...
Join us in the next episode of Johnny Somali Ball Z.
I could see the next trying to break.
I can see the next story is gonna be Somali trying to do prison break escape. Failed in the most cringe way possible. Send him to Alligator Alcatraz.
Send to North Korea.
A petition for, he done super fucked up now. And the people want to see him put behind bars. Let's see, requires
cases.
evidence of the following.
And this
Damage
petition
done to the victim.
Is so severe, it could doom him to maximum punishment. It's called a petition for severe
words.
punishment. Now, what is
Well,
that?
some
Let's
got
walk through the
automatic.
education. And this is courtesy of...
Yay! For sexual, I like sexual. The gasoline, gasoline blade is falling on his dong.
Guillotine.
Oh, the guillotine. Why do it look like gas?
There's a line through it.
The guillotine blade is falling on his dong with the one he did. Oh, dong, da dong, dong, dong.
Of legal help from Korea that has walked me through this and has helped me explain this. I may not explain it perfectly, but I'm going to do the best of my abilities to explain it. If I have to give a minor correction in the future, I will. But this is the way it was explained to me. So a petition for severe
I
punishment
feel sorry for innocent
requires
bystanders.
Yeah.
it requires 4 things
Anyone who
in the
crosses
filing
his
document.
path.
4 things to put in this document, which was filed last week. The first is that the person who filed it is the victim, and that there was damage done to the victim. So that means that this cannot be filed by a rando. This cannot be filed by somebody who was not involved or not hurt by him, or just by like me or somebody on the Somali conviction team who wasn't there or experienced this.
I mean, that's that makes sense. The petition would have to be made by someone who's actually affected by him, not just like it says right there. It requires facts, can't be pure emotional appeal. That's true. That's good stuff right there. Unlike we're not leftists.
Yeah.
We don't believe in emotional BS. We believe in facts.
And all the facts are online, so they can use that.
It can't be a rando. That makes sense. It has to be someone who's actually been affected by him. Someone would be a good choice. The poor convenience store worker.
Oh yeah, 100% fact. Yeah.
In the future, I want to see a movie of this entire case. It will make a great comedy movie. So us the paperwork.
Yeah. Someone should do like they did with Chris Chan, make a documentary.
Oh yeah.
To be filed by an actual victim.
The
That
Johnny
means somebody
Somali
that
case.
can come to court and can testify.
I'll buy a ticket for that
And they can come to
movie.
court and point to Johnny and say he needs the maximum punishment. This is no third-party filing. Just to understand that. Not at all. So this is a big, big deal that it is a victim that stepped forward. Because so far, a lot of the stuff has been done by non-victims, etc., by the police alone. But now we have the victims getting involved. Next, you have to document any attempts at reconciliation or settlement and why they failed. So you have to put a list of any time you reached out to the perpetrator, Johnny Somali, Ramsey Kalita Smile, and tried to reconcile or settle. Here's the thing. Johnny Somali has never tried to reconcile or settle.
Yep.
He has never tried to make it right. He doesn't care about making it right. He doesn't.
Yeah, he's never shown any remorse for any of the scummy stuff that he's done. He just sits there and is like, he's in his own little world, his own little mind, being like, oh, I'm just doing it for the lulz, people. I'm not doing anything wrong.
And it bit him in the ass.
So they need very detailed reports.
And I got a feeling this is going to be detailed too.
Say he's
he
genuinely
outs
sorry.
himself a bunch.
He's not. He's not sorry.
Hello again.
Johnny
welcome.
Somali, Ramsey Kalita Smile, is not sorry. He's been unabashed. He said, F you.
I can't say names.
He's literally flicked off Korean media.
He's already flipped off. Oh yeah, that's right. He was flipping the media off.
He's already been burning those bridges of any kind of reconciliation.
He might as well stuck his dick in a beehive. That's what he did essentially.
Javier.
And he hasn't let go. He hasn't let go of the damn beehive yet.
Yeah.
Remember nickname work. That's why I say the deep fake stuff is the most likely the case. They are severe crimes, and they would be penalties or damages. Yep. You said it right. Javier.
Yep.
Javier.
He said, go North Korea. Hail the CCP. I love Kim Jong-un. He is the opposite of trying to reconcile. And that goes to the next one, lack of remorse or reflection. So this requires lack of remorse or
But
reflection.
he a child.
So that means that the defendant has to show he does not care, he does not.
Oh yeah, we need to get him for mental problems. What's the Korean insane asylum like?
I don't think they have sane asylums in Korea.
Oh, so what do they do with the crazies?
They put him in jail.
Yay! There you go.
I could be wrong on that. I don't know. I'm just stating.
Yeah.
You know, reflect on this. He does not, feel bad about it, anything like that. And that's what we have.
He feels bad he got caught.
And it's only
Of course.
because Johnny Somali has doubled and tripled down, both against me and the Somali conviction team, but against Korea. He's mocked the judge, he's mocked the prosecutors, he's mocked law enforcement, and because of his lack of remorse.
Has he tried putting his fingers into the judge's mouth yet?
He burned.
He burns out any kind of bridges that are of trust or forgiveness. At this point, he is in his own personal alligator Alcatraz called
That is an
consequences.
element for you to be able to file. So literally, Johnny Somali self-owned himself into maximum punishment. The
probably
Korean
can't
system
take them
is set up
behind
to
the
give you
shed
light punishment
and-
if you say sorry and you're remorseful
to
and you
finish
truly
that.
go and make it up to everybody. He has never done that. And because he's never done that, he is absolutely boned. And beyond that,
Like I said, he's in a pit of alligator Alcatraz at this point. There's no bridges out. His consequences are gonna bite him in the bun.
the last thing is you have to give a reason. So you have to state why you're doing the petition. What, why do you want this guy punished? But the most important thing about this, the thing that I love about this, what I love about this, is it has to be based in facts. So this petition, which was filed by the victim last week, has to be based in facts, not in emotion.
Yep.
So you cannot make pure
humans?
emotional appeals. You have to state
Humans.
factual things that happened to you as a victim, and you have to say, this is why, because of these factual things, he needs to be punished. Now, obviously, your emotions come into play.
Like, no matter how much you sit here and is like, Johnny Somali is the biggest scum of the world, it's still unfair to punish him for crimes he hadn't committed and just overflating some of the stuff he's done. You want him punished for exactly what he's done.
Trump needs to save.
Trump needs to save him.
No, just bring him to alligator. Just bring him.
Yeah. Trump should bring him to alligator Alcatraz. There you go.
Like, everybody has emotions. The judge has emotions.
But the right crime for
prosecutors
the
have
right
emotions.
criminal,
Maybe
right?
even Ramsey has emotions.
Right
I don't know. I
punishment.
mean, maybe somewhere
punishment, I
deep down in
meant.
there's an emotion.
Yeah.
Right? But it
All the
cannot be a
votes who
pure
press
emotional
X
appeal.
to doubt you.
And it's not. And it's been accepted by the it's filed with the court. So that means this should be sufficient. We'll see. So let's get to the rest of the next part here. This was filed by a victim. The victim was not Bong Bong.
Prison in
We
the
know
pit
the victim's
of
last name.
gators
Also, I saw people in the chat
surrounded
saying
with
it's Dalgoon.
Ocean of lava.
It was not Dalgoon.
No, you can't ocean of lava. Oh, you'll hurt the gators.
Fire gators.
Oh, unless we have fire gators. Are fire gators a thing?
I can say two people I know it's not.
Dragons.
It was not Dalgoon, and it was not Bong Bong. It's very likely, if you made me guess who it is probably a parent from Lotte World or somebody from the Seoul Metro bus or the Seoul, the bus system or the metro, the subway, right? So it's probably either.
Who the fuck was Bong Bong?
I think that's the name of the place he went to where he was playing sexual music when he was out and about.
Bong Bong. I'm sorry. Followed by the victim that filed was not Bong Bong.
Oh no, that was the
Some
name of the
parent
streamer.
from Lotte
sorry.
World
Bong
or
Bong.
somebody
Alligators
from the
laser
Metro
beams.
bus, which absolutely would be damning. Imagine
Special alligators live.
a parent saying, "This guy did this around my
Minecraft
children."
gators.
It was 100% not Bong Bong, though. We know because we know their last name, and it's not Bong Bong's last name. So let me just clear that up. It's not Bong Bong. It's not Dalgoon.
Stop.
Those are Korean names. They're probably like this.
I don't care. It still sounds funny. It's probably a parent.
So
apparently.
it's not either one of those two, right? And as somebody said, could it be a stream viewer? No, it cannot be a stream viewer.
Yeah, it needs to be someone who was actually affected by the crime.
So that's another. It could be somebody that was damaged by it in Korea. If this is legally sufficient, that means if the judge accepts this, which there is nothing we have seen that would indicate the judge would not accept this. If the judge accepts this, it pretty much all.
If legally sufficient, will aggravate.
Automatically will
aggravate.
Sentencing meaning the maximum.
Sentencing meaning the maximum punishments will. Okay, so aggravate.
Yeah, it's a legal term.
aggravate sentencing.
Oh, thank you.
Meaning the maximum punishment category.
I should just let him read it.
Now, I know a lot of people in the chat are saying it's Hank. It probably is not Hank. It probably is not Hank. I can't say for sure it's not Hank, but it's probably not Hank.
That wouldn't make sense if it was Hank, though. He's been like the best of friends in all of the world. Why would he
You
reign?
know, he probably looks at Johnny the same way that weird Trump troll thing we were just the Nux troll thing we were just watching for stream. That's how he sees Johnny.
God, you want to watch the rest of that
Probably.
after stream?
Because once again, as much as I would love Johnny and Hank to turn on each other, it probably is not Hank. Because Hank would not be a victim, and he wasn't there in Los Angeles. He wasn't there for a lot of this. Remember, Hank, as a side character, really appeared towards the end of the saga after Johnny needed a roommate
as the love interest.
You know, fit his femboy preferences. So let me explain to you guys how this is going to work. So right now we have our sentencing table. Here's our sentencing table.
Ooh.
I've explained to you guys that the sentencing for the crimes can go anywhere from the mitigated, which means the lightest
tiny,
punishment,
tiny bitty boo-boo,
all the way to the aggravated max. So right now, before the
Okay, are these all their own areas where they add up, or is this the total right here? Oh yeah, it says. I'm dumb. It says total right there. Okay.
Boondocks. Wait.
I am reading. I just didn't notice it said total. Okay, you can't see behind me, but the maximum total is 12 years.
And that's only for 2 charges.
12 years, jail time, no trial.
petitioned for severe punishment before this bombshell was dropped. Before this bombshell, this is how his potential sentence looked. It looked like it was going to be somewhere between 6 months and 12 years.
Okay.
Right? Anywhere between 6 months and 12 years.
The default would be
But
12
now,
years, 6 months.
What we do is, when you do this petition, you essentially nuke the mitigated category and the default category.
So it goes more into the aggravated and aggravated max.
Yeah.
So, okay. Because of this petition, I guess it depends on how many people sign it.
It just depends if the judge will accept it. It's
Okay,
not-
that too?
Yeah.
Okay. But ultimately, he will be stuck with either 4 years, 3 months, or he'll get stuck with the 12 years.
And that's only on 2 charges, too.
Ooh.
Maybe don't get on stream and flip the judge off, tell him I'll come after your mom. Maybe that'd be a good idea.
You know, at this point, the judge could be a, what's it called?
He'd probably give subs to him, I bet.
What? No. He could get 12 years in prison for the ramen incident.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. You do
So
something
what the
just bad
table
dumb,
looks like
and you're
now
screwed for 12 years.
is this. This
Yep.
is what the table looks like now. Assuming this is accepted and assuming the judge takes this into consideration. Instead of having a range between 6 months and 12 years, his range will now be
And more
between
for
4
engaging
years and 3
kids.
months and
Ugh.
12 years.
Yeah.
So this is now the updated range. And remember, children, this doesn't include the Child Welfare Act.
Yeah.
Okay, so this was just for the baby stuff. We hadn't gotten to the big things. I bet you the person who made the petition was
Child
the lady
Welfare
at the
Act.
ramen shop.
So I am very happy to have the 6 months to 12 years updated to 4 years to 12 years. That makes me very happy on the inside. And this makes me absolutely glow. Absolutely go, because we don't even need the Child Welfare Act, although I think we're going to get it, and that's our next
Ooh.
thing here.
How we going
We're
now?
probably going to get the Child Welfare Act stuff, because I've got a nuke on that. That's the double nuke. That's the
Double
fat man,
nuke.
the little boy over Somalia, right? That's the next one coming up right now.
Oh.
Even without that, he's looking at a real bad time. So here's an update, big update. Child Welfare Act, the second nuke. The case.
Okay. So, okay. What Johnny Somali did with kids. Okay. Let's see.
He went to a public park and he was playing sexual music out on speakers.
So basically, the sexual stuff that he did with kids was basically exposing them to sexual. Man, there's a lot of people in Chicago who should be get for this.
Or more.
Oh snap! Fat man, a little boy. Mm-hmm. I don't know. This kind of sounds like the punishment we should be giving a lot of the trans activists that.
Or the super mayor from Chicago.
Oh yeah, go
against
take the
Ramsey
kids to
Khalid
a
Ismail,
trans
Johnny
reading
Somali,
and,
for child sexual harassment is proceeding rapidly. Rapidly. Police have interviewed the individual who filed the report. And I'm going to give you a little bit, while I won't give you everything, I'm going to give you a little bit of what went down here. So this person who filed the report was brought in
the next month.
and they went through the evidence, and the police believe that the evidence which has been submitted after going through it carefully is very, very good. And they're going to proceed on this aggressively and strongly and quickly. They're not going to drag their feet on this. They're not going to make this take for. They're going to go aggressive with the Child Welfare Act as it's been refiled. Very aggressive. And we know now for a fact that Ramsey Khalid Ismail should expect to be interviewed in about the next month. In about the next month, maybe a little bit over a month, he is going to be interviewed. He's going to.
Please don't do it when we're at Etchy. I want to see this. I want to react to this live when this happens.
That'd be cool.
Be brought in before police.
Other countries don't joke around.
I know that all the people, all those little boys in the Discord are going to be like, no, that's not going to happen. Legal Mindset's making stuff up. You just watch. You just watch, kids. He's going to be dragged in there in front of the police, presented with evidence, presented with the case against him, and asked what he feels about it. And I dare him to say he doesn't care. He doesn't know. I dare him to play.
I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and bash the United States or anything. I mean, I like being here. The freedom and stuff's nice, but at the same time, they're a little too loose when it comes to certain laws.
Yeah.
So it's like you get freedom, we get lenient with all the bad people, versus you get less freedom, but you get more secure punishments and junk for the bad people. Just, I want to combine them both. That would be nice. Somalia's gonna have a really fun time in prison with the prisoners find out what he did. Ooh. I mean, it could be worse.
Sorry.
It could be worse. At least he didn't actually touch little kiddies.
Who wants to touch his ugly ass?
Well, I'm saying he's going around. They didn't want to touch him. No one wants to touch him. I'm saying he's the one doing the touching. I'm saying at least he didn't do that. So it could have been worse, as far as we know. As far as I know, the whole sexy stuff, that's due to playing the pornographic music around children. So that's still bad, but I'm saying it could have been worse. Smalley will be the white girl in the couch. Like that me, the white girl on the couch.
Yeah.
I dare him to pretend he didn't know what he was doing. I dare him to pretend he doesn't know how to turn TTS off. He doesn't know how to turn the speaker off. I dare him to do that. Try it, bro. You are in a world of hurt.
Exposing
the case
kids
that the
to
SCT has gotten wind of and gotten into here and been put together against you is so strong.
Kick a butt.
And you asked for it, buddy. You asked for it by continuing behavior, by targeting women and children, by picking on those who
wasn't
perceive as
it?
weaker than you, because you're a small, fragile little man who will never be anything. You'll always be a loser, a nothing. And you're going to enjoy that loser life in jail.
Yep.
And after you're out of jail, you're going to be a loser after that.
Beautiful punishment to
and you're going to be dragged
person.
in.
And then when he gets out of jail, people are going to forget about him.
Yeah, he won't have any of that clout or popularity.
All the money we
negative popularity.
Or then all the money we made off him, we're going to be gone. It's going to be gone.
Oh no, our money.
We got to find another loser to make fun of.
Trust me,
right
there'll
around
be
the
more.
time
There's always
of
more.
your trial. Ain't that going to be fun for him? Having not only a trial, but a police interview. Now, mind you, let me be very clear about this, because once again, always on my channel, I disclose facts. So we are not yet at the indictment phase.
Ooh.
So I've shown this a lot, and
got a
people who
plan.
watch my channel know this.
The Korean criminal process for dum-dums.
Specialty, though.
Johnny's mindset will.
With Johnny's mindset, he will try the dare.
This is a very important chart.
He will
and
try
this is very
and fail.
important for you guys to understand. This is at step 2. This is at the police investigation step. This is not yet at step 3. It will get to step 3, but we are at step 2. But what I can say now, confidently, is I am very confident that this is going to go from stage 2 to 3. So I am 90% certain. Actually, I'll even up it. I am 95% certain this is going from step 2 to step 3. That does not mean it will ultimately get to trial, but this is very good news. Very good news. And when this goes to step 3 and we find out about it, we will tell you. We will tell you when that happens because we will know before Ramsey knows. Okay?
Oh. So that's cool. How is it that they'll know before he does?
I don't know, but yeah, we're at the end of the video on this one.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, the Johnny Somali, good, what would you say, 1,000% cooked?
On next level, I'll go about 850.
50% cooked.
I would 850.
It's sad that he's giving good Americans a bad name.
I know. I don't even consider him an American. Get him out.
Alright, so in here.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. Bye.
Alright.
I wish the situation could make some parents wake up and raise their kids better so they can not end up like this. Yeah. Like this money. Okay, next video.
Alright, so we're YouTube intro.
Hi, I'm the goddess Nesca. Here we're checking out. We're reacting to.
Have you heard about the Ludwig drama that's been happening like the last week and a half?
Who's Ludwig?
He's another big streamer who's also a Son friend, but
okay.
He had a event going on where he invited a bunch of streamer friends over for a event called Mario Kart, where he get all his friends drunk and they play the new Mario Kart game.
That sounds fun.
Well, one of his friends he knew was a known alcoholic, got him to a .32. Then the guy got up on stream, he was acting like a fool, and he basically sexually harassed another streamer, but it wasn't like, it was dumb college shit. And the guy basically got canceled for it, but the guy took ownership of it, but the problem is, Ludwig kind of knew this guy was an alcoholic.
Oh, so it was a trap?
I wouldn't say trap, but let's go with Tectone talking about it if I can get my mouse to work.
Hey YouTube, what's going on? Today is actually going to be a little bit different from my normal videos. Unfortunately, a content creator by the name of Ludwig has invoked my name. And Ludwig has enough viewers where I'll actually give a fuck. Because blasting me in front of that many people, well, obviously I gotta say something, right? Obviously I gotta say something. So we're gonna say something. Now, I would like to pretense this. I know there's a lot of people who don't like Ludwig right now. I know that that's how it is. And I know for me, it's very beneficial
so is this
for me to...
Ludwig guy basically just known as Hassan's friend? What does he even do?
He just does random streamer stuff. He's pretty big. He's been around a while, but he's also got kind of an ego, too. But...
Well, if he's got kind of an ego, I've never heard of him.
Say, oh, I fucking hate Ludwig. The guy's a piece of shit. The guy's a rat. And to be honest, I did say the rat, but that's just for clickbait. That's just for views. You know how that goes. To be completely honest, I was actually a big fan of Ludwig for quite a while. To be honest, I still think he's honestly a pretty okay guy. Not really as much as he used to be, but honestly, I got no...
So did he used to be a good streamer?
I think... Good in what way?
Oh, Tectone said that he used to like him.
Yeah.
No issues with the guy. But recently,
you don't even know.
I did a little bit of calling him out. I did a little bit of calling him out because the events that occurred on his stream made me a little bit sick. They made me a little bit upset, and it shook me to my core. And the reason why
who acts wild when drunk, even engaged in him to get stupid drunk.
Well, he was like, I don't know if he'll show the clip, but he's like, They had a breathalyzer. He blew a .32, and it's like, what's up those numbers? That's what Nux has been saying for the past week.
Like he was literally at some point when you drink so much, he could have killed him.
I think you start getting alcohol poisoning at .03 to .04, but this guy is the guy named Mango is the one who got drunk. He took responsibility for what he did and said, yeah, I messed up. I need to go to Alcoholics Anonymous because he does have an alcohol problem. I mean, if you're at .32 and you can still walk, yeah, it's pretty bad.
Sheesh. Hasana showed like on live stream.
Oh yeah, I got that for the next video. I got to stand for a second to stretch. But yeah. If I can get my mouse to work.
Was it? What is it really that big a deal to show a gun? Because didn't Charlie show a gun?
Well, he also threatened a viewer and then doxed them.
Okay, there's the problem.
That's the next
Bothered me
video
so
we'll get
much
to.
is due to the fact
What's
that
up,
I had
Universal
that
Wolf
pre-existing respect for Ludwig,
On
that
Daytona!
pre-existing affinity
I'll be
for
having
Ludwig.
fun down
I
there.
even used to
Go to the Daytona Speedway. Yay,
I
NASCAR.
wanted to go up that bank and you didn't want to do that.
Yeah, it's creepy. Oh, hell no. He was nearly at alcohol poisoning level shit and was being encouraged to drink more. Yeah, no, that's disgusting. Like, I remember back in the day, Markiplier used to do the drunk Minecraft, and it almost killed him, and he had to quit cold turkey with the drinkings and stuff.
steal the guy's thumbnails and titles. Absolutely, I 100% did. I used to consume his content all the time. I watched that whole damn subathon when he was sleeping in that race car bed. And I think a lot of people are currently disappointed in Ludwig's actions. And the fact that he won't take accountability for them is honestly quite disheartening. We're going to break this down bit by bit. I'm going to show you the call out. The reason why I'm making this video, I was going to make one and leave it alone because I don't really consider Ludwig a threat to the streaming space like I do other people that I frequently make content on. I'm not a guy who wants drama with anybody and everybody. I never want to be that drama at all. I just want to correct the bully's behavior in this space, which is why I like calling out all of the problematic people, the people giving people.
Doesn't that make it look bad, though?
What?
Okay, we have our chat on top of his chat. No one can see the chat.
Well, the Twitch one, they
I
get
didn't go to the bar with them. Aww.
False accusations, false allegations, promoting terrorism,
never once gotten
saying
drunk.
horrific things about people's dead relatives, implying that people are criminals on baseless claims. Those are the people that I consider threats. However, Ludwig was a very, very, very small man yesterday, so let's go ahead and talk about it. And I want to make this very clear. Ludwig, if you do see this, and this does hurt your feelings, I mean, I guess it is what it is. I want to let you know, I'm not sitting here talking about false accusations. I'm not sitting here talking about false allegations. I'm not doing anything speculative. What I am doing right now is I'm
you
doing...
were the designated driver.
Oh, yeah.
That's Trucker Man's MO forever. You're never allowed to have alcohol.
Because everybody we know doesn't have a license, including you.
I can't drive. You don't want me driving. I'm retarded. You see how I am in games.
On objectively what you did that is on stream, that is proof.
I can't wait till we get GTA 6 and watch you play and just get lost in that game.
Yeah.
We,
The boogie.
I'm gonna throw this mouse in like 2 seconds.
Proven by your own actions. If you want to make a follow-up video shit-talking me, you're more than welcome to. If you want to make a video talking about all of the horrible shit that everybody fucking does that's been pulled out of the...
Soda trash tier. Soda trash tier.
Why is the...
Yeah, I'm trying to
more than welcome to.
Oh, you paused it.
Yeah, I paused it.
My bad. You want to talk?
I'll throw Wooly Bully at you. No, give me back my Wooly Bully. Don't throw Wooly Bully. Eat my squishy.
You wanted to stay away from
Still
drama.
talking.
You threw shit at me.
Because you're being a butt.
Well, talk then.
Oh, look.
Some got out of the modded on Wolf.
Oh, now you're not some retard desk. That's the highest revolution level history. Oh, thank you. Thank you for not saying I'm a son retard.
No, I'm
That's
just,
the next video we gotta get to.
I'm not
Sure,
that bad.
I don't know if Hassan will approve of you making that video, but if you do get your daddy's permission, then sure, go ahead. You can do that. And that's a little bit of a joke. I know that probably pissed you off. But let's go ahead and get into this shit right now. So, last night, Ludwig goes live with CDawg VA. He goes ahead and he says this.
Enable game chat. It's actually one of my greatest
Is he
pleasures
playing World
that-
of Warcraft?
Now, I would like to pretense this with CDawg VA is currently 1-3. They're losing very hard.
Throw
The
my
enemy is
ball.
up 7 kills. They're both probably
Give me throwing
miserable
balls.
as fuck. And as well as they're playing League of Legends, which means they're most likely on
Now it's throwing
suicide
clutch.
watch enough as it is. I don't know how much money you would have to
Oh, League of Legends. Okay. I
Yeah.
don't know all the games, especially if it's multiplayer. I don't pay attention to the multiplayer. But
pay me.
Sorry. I thought you were done. I've paused it.
die with the woolly bully. Die. Don't touch. Accept the beatings of the woolly bully.
Beat me with plush.
I'm beating him with a cow plush I have.
And what was your point before that?
I don't know. You're throwing me off. Yeah. Oh. Play. What is life?
To
Okay,
play
what is
League of
going on
Legends
again? My
on
brain's dead.
stream. Jesus Christ, haven't done that in years. But usually, this is how you know someone has chronic clinical depression. Yeah, oh, you can't hear it? Great, let me pull up another clip then.
Enable game chat. It's actually one of my greatest pleasures that I get to die never having to speak to these people.
Yeah, it's awesome.
What?
It's like a Tectone video. I can die never watching one.
Always make fun of Tectone.
It sounds to me like somebody may or may not have watched my video. I know. Ludwig, the thing that's really a shame, and what I don't know if you'll actually believe me for, is that the original video was called Ludwig is a disgusting, filthy, lying rat. I, who have a conscience, just changed it to be Ludwig is a rat. And I think you'd agree
No,
after
my God,
watching
fucking-
this video.
Yay! More hate.
Maybe
I
the
like
song's
reading
name
hate.
is maybe this Almont the song's name.
Besides, I said this in another VTuber's chat. I quote that Black Git from the Ghost Stories English dub. When I see a son, I think she's right. Are you retarded? I have no idea.
That me calling you what you are isn't an insult. Wait a minute,
Did I pick the wrong video? Because I'm trying to.
Oh.
Just
You know, I'm
actions.
just gonna end this video because I don't think this was the right video I picked. All right, let's just go to the song one instead because I think this.
In his event, this is a good.
Welcome back to the reason.
All right, let's just change the video. 'Cause
What
that one,
happened?
I think that was the wrong video I put in there.
What was the video?
I won't worry about.
That wasn't the drinky one. Wait, what?
Maybe I can find it on Tectone's. Let's
Bl-
just
blame Truckerman. I don't know
blame
what
me.
just
I
hap-
fucked up. I
I
picked.
don't know what just happened.
All right, so YouTube intro.
Hi, I'm your goddess Nazca. Here at Chuckama, we're gonna react to...
Hassan jump scare.
And your screen time is
Little head,
doubled.
big body.
In today's video, Hassan is now threatening to end the life of a viewer. He has completely lost
Oh,
it.
the chat was
Gold
already
and
talking about
Tectone
that.
have both responded. Hassan's terrorist friend
Luffy.
is now giving him a literal shout out. Subscribe
technical
for some free
issues.
Pringles, sour cream, and
Now that was less technical issues and more Truckerman brain issues.
I put the wrong video in. I thought it was the right one, but it wasn't.
You didn't know what we were reacting
Sour
to.
cream and onions. You want those?
No.
an onion flavor actually.
Okay, this was the video.
With a man loved by many.
Oh, you were wanting, you thought Tectone was going to show that.
Yeah, that was the part where he's like, up those numbers after he blew a .32.
Yeesh.
I will throw woolly bullies at him.
Terrorists, Hamas Piker. So apparently, Hassan has gone on stream and he started flashing around his gun when a chatter typed a hate comment in his chat. And then he started looking for the guy, trying to sort of dox him, but then he ended up getting the wrong guy and just ended up shitting on a random dude in front of like thousands of people.
That being said,
wow!
I believe this is a real gun, because some people were saying, oh, maybe it's a BB gun or something. That's a real gun.
Oh, Pringles are an okay snack. Depends on the flavor.
But this is a real gun he's waving around that was loaded. Or at least had a clip and a mag in it.
So what are you gonna shoot? Your walls? Your dog? How are you...
At one point, the clip fell out of it, or magazine. I don't want people screaming at me. But it fell out, and he put it back in. You could tell it was real.
You know, classic Hassan levels of research, right? Now, the comments said something like
Zamog!
Hassan for treason, you know, pretty unhinged, but it's kind of expected on the internet if you have haters. You're just gonna be getting a ton of death threats, but I don't really go looking around for the person waving around a gun, you know, that's just another level, and definitely against POS. So don't start it with this tweet. Hassan doxes a user while threatening them with a firearm. This happened on his last stream, no ban. I think I understand why in the last 24 hours, some smaller Twitch streamers are starting to also publicly follow his actions now. He's talking about Mike from PA who decided to dox about like 3-4 people, started to use his chat to go and harass.
Okay, so 3 things. The gun. What's the word?
Where's the ATF?
Hold on.
The doxing.
The doxing. I was gonna put that one at number 3.
Better shoot his
come on, it's the same thing my dad went to jail for.
Criminal threat.
Criminal threat. Thank you.
He's better shoot his damn nuts.
Okay.
God, you're pissing off AI today, Universal Wolf.
Yay! You gotta love it when they piss off the wolf. ATF. Where is the ATF? What's an ATF?
The ATF, the Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms Federal Agency that goes after guns.
Never heard of them.
You've never heard of the ATF?
No, I have not.
Oh my God.
I live in a bubble.
Clearly.
Which we'll be looking at later in this video. So let's check out what happened. Here we have this chatter saying Hassan Piker is getting beat up soon, saying hang Hassan for treason. Obviously not condoning that. That is obviously unhinged, but you're gonna get tens of thousands of these every day, especially for spouting shit like Hassan. And even if you're not, you're gonna get a fair amount of them. It's just the internet. You as the content creator have a job not to be equally as unhinged.
It's time to crusade Iran and Gaza. Mamdani communists.
Under the sea.
Go to war against the left.
Hassan doxes a user while threatening them with a firearm. What?
Our politics compared with what President Trump has been able to do. Who couldn't get my name right, we defeated them, and that's what it's going to look like again.
Oh, you found his account?
Today, I will show you 3 ways you can use your smart...
Wait, this is the guy?
First thing we want to do is download the YouTube VPN
And it's
app,
not
which
even
we
the
can do through
guy.
the first link in the description.
What are you gonna do, bro? You skinny bitch.
So it's so wait a minute. So it was.
Oh my gosh. He is so unhinged. This is literally the most unhinged person ever. If I remember right, the ITF are people that remove guns from dangerous owners.
Well, not only that, someone lives in California too.
So he shouldn't be having a gun to begin with.
That dog is tired of his PS.
Oh, poor Poppers.
He's like our cat over there. Look at it.
What is that Asmund has?
I don't know.
What is that? It's kind of weirdly cute.
This is what happens if you don't clean your house. It turned into mold and it turned into something.
It makes me think
the
of a
wrong
water
guy
love.
anyway. That wasn't even him.
That's not him.
That's not him.
Love.
So he just goes off on this random dude.
I mean,
Poor
is
random
anybody
guy.
surprised at this point that Hassan is so freaking incompetent that he literally went after the wrong guy, that he wouldn't even check if that is the guy who wrote the hate comment?
I wonder if this guy got a shit ton of subscribers now because of this.
Either subscribers or a bunch of hate messages. Who knows?
Probably both.
Literally just showcased a random dude and went, look at me with my gun here. I mean, how is this guy so dumb? It's actually mind-boggling. By the way, he didn't even end up apologizing for this. Of course, the chatter shouldn't be typing that. They deserve to get banned as well. But I think the streamer is more responsible for their actions.
Yeah,
considering if everybody started doing this, you could
technology. Yeah, if someone did like that in our chat, which please don't. I mean, I just would time them out.
Did what?
If they said go tell us to go, hang herself or something like that, like they did to Hassan.
Oh, I wouldn't even care really.
I just time them out if they're being.
I would probably try to make it a joke. The only time we actually timed someone out is because they were sitting there glazing Hitler for whatever reason.
Yeah.
We do this to like 100 people daily, and you need to realize that some of the people typing this shit are literally kids. What are you gonna do? Go around ruining everybody's life? And also, it's a very different thing than typing something like that and waving around a gun. And also weaponizing your community as a big streamer to go and find them and harass.
Dude, my dumb ass, if you sit there and type something hateful towards me, my dumb ass will read it before I realize what you said.
Please don't do that.
They're gonna do that now.
Them. Then Asmund talks about if Twitch will actually do something about this.
Probably
I'm pretty
not.
sure we can guess.
Twitch staff simultaneously instant bans anyone who insults Hassan while does nothing while he doxes and threatens to chat over the firearm in front of an audience. That's crazy. To pull out a gun and be waving it around on stream, do you think Twitch will do anything? I really wonder. I've got a feeling I know the answer to that, and I've got a feeling that everybody knows the answer to that. Keep in mind.
Can we do that, please?
No.
What are you gonna say to me?
But,
I won't. I like watching your...
My point is, all the shit Hassan's been doing that is against Twitch's TOS.
Oh, okay, so it's like Twitch specifically has it where it says, do not show guns.
I don't think it's that, but threatening someone and doxing someone.
Okay, so the gun part's not even a problem. It's the criminal threat and the doxing.
Yeah.
That's the only thing we need to worry about. So if we wanted to, we could show a boom boom, right? We can talk about boom booms. We can show boom booms.
That E-Rob got suspended for 30 days for telling somebody that he was going to get in a fight with them at TwitchCon. Everybody on the moderation team and the executive leadership team at Twitch is probably going to get fired.
Hey, you're doing it wrong. You're supposed to say my model has big tits. Such bullying noises.
Whenever this gets mainstream media attention. That's what's going to happen. Because the moment that Amazon realizes that we have people waving around guns, talking about killing people, supporting terrorism, trying to actively dox people, the reason why they haven't done anything is that the moderation team that works at Twitch is in favor of the people that are saying these things. There's a bias.
Happy birthday to
Hello, Twitch CEO Dan Clancy here. What you fail to realize, Assmongold, is that I, Dan Clancy, actually used the invisibility cloak from Harry Potter. I was actually there, in the room the entire time Hassan was threatening the viewer. In fact, I was actually sucking him off as he was holding the gun. But you see, the reason I did not stop him is because I was latched onto his schlong. It had me in a death grip. You see, I am magnetically attached, alright? Also, I actually completely agree with my friend Pika here. Did I tell you Hassan actually used his socialist money to buy me a new Gooning pillow? That's my good buddy Hassan. Hopefully he'll invite me to his next birthday.
Do you? I don't want to overstep my lines since I'm still new, huh? That's okay. We're supposed to be an 18+ channel.
Buddy. Anyways, Hassan, see you at 7 tonight.
What's your one big
have
arm?
a deal, of course. Endless long, and I will never ban you. Hey, Dan, stop taking over my videos, bruh. Anyways, guys, will Twitch actually ban him? Absolutely not. You're delusional if you think that, if you even hope that.
That's
you clearly have not been watching the 50-episode Legendary Saga. But don't worry, it actually gets worse. Hassan broke another rule with the self-destructive behavior thing.
Self-destructive behavior It's just
in
fast
our
forwarded.
sincerity and actually delivering for the very
He's got
working
a
people
gun?
that were left behind by our politics, compared with what President
Yes, it
Trump
was
has been
empty.
able to do.
He
You know,
just
over the
popped
same
it.
period of time that I've been running, has been.
He's got a gun?
Okay, so he's just actively just like flashing a gun to anyone that he's watching that he doesn't like. Is that his new thing?
Or someone that threatened him or told him to go hang himself on his chat. But yeah, not only that, waving around a gun, I don't care if loaded or anything. The one thing I was taught, you don't wave a gun around like that.
Don't play with guns, babies.
Because that's how people get, killed on accident.
Now, tell him
Meatless
I didn't
balls.
get my name right. We defeated
Why
him,
would
and
you
that's what it's
meatless
going-
What a
balls?
tactical error.
Him?
You
He's got
should
the meatless
never
balls?
show that you intend to
Hassan?
use lethal
Yeah.
force
Hassan,
on
no
somebody
balls.
else who would threaten you in any circumstance, because doing so could be used against you later on in the court of law that you had prior intent to kill.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I'm just saying, you're a cool yeah.
That could limit your argument for self-defense, and it could make
Yeah, you don't
people
wanna
more
get banned
sympathetic
by,
to the victim.
YouTube.
This is a tactical error by Hassan, and it
Twitter's
actually makes
only,
him more like this is
target
it's dumb.
banned of
And why
VTubers
would you even do
mostly.
this? It's not
Yeah.
even a good idea. It's
Well, I
premeditated.
feel like if we did this, we would get an instant ban.
What, showing a gun?
Or threatening people like that.
I'm coming for you all. I will smother all you in chat with my tetes.
30-day ban.
Yes, exactly. Should never ever even imply this.
I'm sorry, are you expecting Hassan to actually know about the law or care about it in any capacity? He literally thinks he is completely untouchable.
I know,
he thinks
right?
He has divine
I'm
protection
waiting
from
for
Twitch,
one
which
day
he
we get
actually does.
banned
Actually, he's
on
not wrong
Twitch.
about that. It's not divine
I
though. It's
wouldn't
just
doubt it.
protection, I guess. And
My
I don't know.
V2
I
model's
guess
too
even the
sexy.
U.S. government
Oh, we're still
stopping
allowed
him
on
or
Twitch.
giving him a little
I'm saying I
scare
wouldn't
did
be
not actually
surprised.
deter him at
Yeah.
all. And now I'm very skeptical about that story because he still thinks that he's allowed to
touch
do
Wooly
this shit.
Bully.
Like straight up threaten some random dude who wrote a hate comment. And the worst part about this is, which nobody seemingly pointed out, we already know how batshit crazy Hassan's audience is. Reminder, these people in his chat spam hearts for a shooter who kills civilians, they support terrorists, they support...
That's the most depressing thing I've seen. Why he has so many people that like him?
They're probably young, dumb kids.
You know how depressing that is, right? That's a good sign that humanity is really going downhill.
Or teenagers are stupid and they haven't grown up yet.
They're never going to grow up. They're gonna be more and more mind virus to this.
Baby,
Trust
I
me,
used
we're
to-
screwed.
Baby, I used to laugh my ass off at Jackass back in the day.
So? Jackass wasn't telling you to be anti-American and support criminals.
Many of them could be bots too.
Oh, not the titties. It's our one weakness, new. My kryptonite titties will destroy you, chat.
lighting people on fire with Molotov cocktails. So what do you think is going to happen when they see their Lord and Savior Hassan
Now we're
essentially just
teaching the
give
AI bad
direction here
things.
by waving his gun and then bringing up the guy's face in front of all of his viewers? What do you think the average deranged Hassan Piker fan is going to do? They are literally being signaled to go do the job on behalf of their King Hassan.
And the depressing thing is, it wasn't even the right person. Oh, humans have been going downhill for almost 2 decades now. I'll happily let those destroy me. Nice too.
You are literally giving them an excuse to go out and do this shit. It is absolutely disgusting. And we already know, we have proof of who Hassan's moderators are. They are 47-year-old PDF file gooners who watched 31,000 videos on the hub, bro. Thirsting after high schoolers, like literally the most unhinged people. Now, turns out the guy who wrote the hate comment obviously got insta-banned because Twitch staff was actually in Hassan's chat at the time, but nothing happened to Hassan, of course. Clearly, they decided that was the right thing to do. Nothing wrong on Hassan's
he was
side,
totally
of course.
in the right,
so these
of
are the rules
course.
he broke. Doxing of any kind is prohibited, even if the perpetrators only expose information available via public record. Use of weapons to physically threaten, intimidate, harm, or kill others. Also prohibit activity that may endanger your life, like pointing a gun at yourself. Ban from Twitch support for driving bad is 7 days. How long do you get for waving around a firearm while doxing a user live in front of 30k people? Let me know, Dan Clancy. You now have personal knowledge of this, and we'll have to explain what does not happen next. People saying it's an airsoft gun have no idea if it is or not. He does.
Yeah, no, I can already tell you by the way he had it cocked. I don't think airsoft guns do that.
No. And also, I can tell you right now, it has a serial number on the side of it.
Yeah, that was a real gun, boyos.
Own a gun like that, but that would be the perfect cover. He needs to own a regular G19, which he won't confirm or deny. The intent is all that matters. He's threatening and doxing a viewer with a weapon.
Yeah.
And then they've got reported. So Hassan responded. A chatter called him out for threatening YouTuber with a gun. He shows it off again and basically says that it's not actually a real gun.
No, it just got a little weird.
Someone just said, why did you threaten a YouTuber with a gun? Dog, that YouTuber literally said, I should be hanged. And I said, what? Good luck.
When did this happen?
And I just showed this. I said, good luck with that.
On guns, but
Why'd you threaten a YouTuber with a gun? That YouTuber literally said, me and Zoran Mamdani should be hanged.
Who was this guy?
Some
soy
random
boys and soy
crypto
girls.
kid. And then they got subsequently banned immediately, too.
Oh, God, what's a soy
That's a toy gun.
Yeah, it's also not a real gun.
That's a good question.
Don't worry.
What do Dems do now?
Okay, so obviously conveniently leaves out the fact that he exposed it.
Yeah, because it's basically just a cannon on a hand.
Oh.
A completely random other guy who we never apologized for.
That's not him, it's this.
That
Oh, it's even worse. Oh my
I
god.
don't have a theory. I don't think the world's getting worse. I think we're able to see the horrible shit that's always been around us. That's always been my theory.
Stop. Yeah. Oh no, not me, shit. Oh,
God.
no.
Like half your chat
no.
still probably
Oh,
thinks that it is
God.
that other guy who sent like the death threat. And I don't know if it was a real gun. I wouldn't really trust Hassan though. This guy obviously lies as easily as he breathes. And I feel like anybody thinking this is justified because of what the chatter said is not thinking straight. When you're a creator of this size,
Universal
there's
Wolf
literally going
made
to
me
be tens
feeling
of
comfy
thousands of people.
now. I don't want to be next to this creature.
Here, I'll fart and protest.
No, why would you do things? Stop.
Writing these comments, and they can literally be 13-year-olds. Sometimes, yes, it could be an adult, but they should know better. And obviously, I never condone any threats on anybody I talk about. I always try to disavow that. And if somebody threatens to like kill me, I'm not gonna take it seriously. Obviously, it's a random comment. Much less try to get at them in real life. I know they likely don't mean it, and they're probably just mad at something I said, maybe. But Hassan is so easily triggered. It's just natural for him to respond this way.
Because
and
he has
he's
a tiny
obviously
ego.
so used to
He has a tiny
weaponizing his
dick?
audience like this.
That
and
too.
the fact that it was the wrong guy is just insane. You should absolutely be banned
In
for
Minecraft.
this.
Correct me if
Wait, he has
I'm
a tiny
wrong.
dick in
Is this
Minecraft?
not a threat on someone's fucking life?
Keep in mind, Tectone got banned. First time for calling Frogan fat. Second time for calling Denims and I forget someone else a hoe. And they got banned again last.
Okay, so just name calling gets you banned, but criminal threat and doxing does not.
I'm talking to Dan.
Okay, I thought you were mad at me. No. True. After the internet become so big, it showed so much easier the worst of humanity. I blame boomers ruining society.
Yeah.
That's flat, dude.
How comfortable do we have to be to wave around a gun when you find someone's image on the internet? Correct me if I'm wrong. Now, I have a feeling if I were to go around swinging my guns, I would certainly be banned promptly, most likely permanently. So he has berated his appearance. I got banned for that. He has threatened some.
I'm still gonna bring this up. This was also real life and not on this. My dad had a year in prison for criminal threat. Okay? They used to take that shit seriously. Apparently not anymore.
Just don't say it to the wrong person.
Back then, you could take a word, insult, and ignore them. They just words. I know it is a real Glock because the magazine, top of the mag is large, not small. And of this, and sounds heavy.
God. Nothing has happened.
Oh yeah, no question. If Tectone did this, he'd be permabanned for 17 lifetimes. His future grandson would be permabanned. The double standard applied is absolutely insane. And yeah, Hasan did explicitly make fun of the guy's appearance as well. That's directly the similar situation
making
to
fun of
Colin Frogan
people.
fat, so
Oh my gosh, he's crashing our stream with the
no
weight.
application of rules at all. They can't even say this is something different. It is the exact same situation. At least that part. Obviously, the other stuff is even worse. Then he talks about how Dan Clancy is actually seen this through emails.
It's on every website. Let's find it out. Let's find out.
He finds someone in his chat that he disagrees with, so he sends his goons to completely dox him and look for every bit of information that he has in his chatter all across the internet in an attempt to ruin his life and threaten him and make him feel unsafe in his own home. Twitch was contacted, which is, I'm ready to report a serious incident involving streamer Central Committee. During a live stream, they doxed multiple chatters, tracking down and going through their logs. Please feel free to report through our standard channels. Thanks. So Dan Clancy himself has seen this.
Can't pause it. I want to know. I'm guessing no one's going to show it. Well, what did Hasan say as a criminal threat to said person? Do you know?
I don't think he actually said anything. He was just talking shit to him. I can't remember what the whole deal was, but the fact that he was waving a gun towards him, that's
no idea. I just really want to know to what level he verbally assaulted this person, because I'm sitting here thinking, okay, so my dad went to prison for a year for saying I'm gonna get my guns. That was the criminal threat that he got charged with. When he got fired from his job for no fucking reason, and he was visibly pissed. He obviously didn't go through with said threat, but that was enough to get him put in jail, imprisoned. I want to know the level of what Hasan said, because I feel like this should not just be a ban, I feel like this should be prison time.
He has seen this email himself.
Yeah, I'm sorry,
What will he do?
the thing
I
you
doubt
crashed. Are
nothing.
you doing,
It is
it
only
back up?
confirmed to be a direct violation of terms of service.
Hello, fellas. Dan Clancy, your resident CEO here. Of course I saw it, Tectone, you absolute blunderhead. I actually saw it
This should be the last
mid-gooning
video if we're
sesh.
having
It
technical
does make me
problems.
cream when I do absolutely nothing when people complain. I get off on it, actually. And no, I won't be retiring. Not until every last drop of, juice
blame him
has been
since he
sucked
was
dry
fired
from
for no
Little
reason.
Pica. Dan, stop interrupting
Yeah,
my
yeah,
video.
yeah,
Anyways,
sorry,
what a pathetic, useless...
I can't even pause it anymore. Just a little tangent on my life. My dad was fired as a maintenance man, so not only he was visibly pissed, because not only was he losing his job, we were losing our home also. And they gave him no reason why they were firing him. They just were like, yeah, no, you're fired just because. They wanted to cut back, I guess.
he's getting laid off, essentially. There we go.
Yeah.
Got kicked back up. The ghost and the computer are beating our asses.
Yay.
Yo, dude, how did this guy
That
get
was
the
a
job?
long
Happy
time
birthday,
ago.
Hassan Headass. But don't worry, Hassan's Goon Squad
What?
is actually following suit. They are learning from him. We got
Oh my
Mike
God.
from PA,
Yeah.
literally just openly doxing people, going after them, being the omega pathetic
People.
simp he is. In addition to Hassan doxing a chatter, Twitch streamer Mike from PA took it a step further. What's going on, Twitch? Is it open season? If so, I will do my best to let all streamers know this is now allowed on Twitch.
All right, chat. We're gonna find out who Finsane is. This guy's account is an old account. I want you guys to do everything you can to find Finsane's posts on every website. Let's find it out. Let's find out what his public posts are. The internet is public posting. You are a public figure. Hey, I found you. Let's see some of your tweets. What have you liked? Oh, wait, you have a private? Oh, wait, here's your reposts. What type of content is this? This is content for 5 IQ person. You're a dumb f***. You're a stupid piece of shit.
This episode of the Joe Rogan Experience with Bernie Sanders perfectly illustrates what Joe Rogan's been talking about when he's been saying you can't bullshit for 3 hours. You know, the truth is gonna come out. You're gonna show what you really are.
This is it? This is what you retweet, bro? This is it? This is it? Insane? This is what you...
So this friend of Hassan is trying to dox the person.
Yeah.
He's made it his lifelong mission to do that. He literally set up a whole chat just to focus on doxing this guy. Wow.
Think is a good point. Dumbass putting makeup on.
This is basically harassment.
Where did you go? Why'd you run away? I gave you the attention you wanted. You got a little quiet. I'm gonna give you all the attention you can handle.
Oh my god,
That's
bro
disgusting.
is so pathetic. This is what an absolutely power-hungry moron does when he's given the slightest bit of relevancy on the internet. Just because you have a stream and a couple NPC bots watching doesn't mean you get to go around asserting your internet power on random people, weaponizing your deranged fan base. It is just so insane.
The sad thing is these lunatics believe that they're the superhero. They feel like they're Batman or some shit.
Yeah, that's the part that makes me sick. They think they're the good guy
doing this kind of stuff.
The level of patheticness you have to go after literal randoms. He's a pathetic loser who tries to prey on the weak. What can you expect from a guy who literally creamed himself when he tried to touch a woman, bruh?
I think that's fine. So if a guy pays for my tab,
I think they. I'm
and he's a creep too.
I feel like I touched a vampire touching.
It just turns into a ball like Sonic. Oh god.
I think they want to go in.
okay.
Pathetic ass Discord mod type behavior.
That was
and just to make the comparison, right? Like occasionally I'll get some random hate
like
comments.
He's on the left
and
side.
you know, imagine somebody types something in the comment section. This would be like if I go and look into their freaking like personal social life and everything and get every one of my audience to go after them, put them in all the videos, flood their posts, like all against TOS. It's just disgusting. And the thing is, you know that this guy has been bullied his entire life for being an absolute loser, and now he's just taking out his frustration.
Leave the
He's like,
pie
I'm the bully
alone.
now. Mike the type of guy to get a wedgie from a preschooler, bro. Mike the type of
the
guy
invisible
to have,
wedgie.
the thunderclouds follow him in a cartoon.
Has no
Mike
balls.
the type of guy
Oh,
to
Buck
walk
Ball.
through a park and
How long ago was that? Because look how long his hair is. How long ago was this?
Don't.
If I didn't break the freaking
surrounding wildlife
breaking
die.
shit.
Like he'll just be walking and the surrounding butterflies just drop dead. The dog starts barking like crazy. The squirrel tries to claw his face off. Just negative aura wherever he goes. And apparently he keeps doing it like
that's the same
3 or
guy?
4 more times.
All right, the last Bong Lord research. We're doing some. Everybody, the last Bong
That did
Lord.
not even
We're
look
gonna
like it
find
was the
out
same
more.
guy.
Hold on, oh, Valheim, huh? I think we got some clips, huh? Oh no, you didn't keep any? Better band? What is this?
Hey, look, Buggy.
Do you think this is it? I think this might be
They're
the
gonna
guy,
blow
right?
up a PlayStation 5.
He's wearing glasses. He's wearing glasses with his balaclava.
Get ready for the next battle.
No women were involved
He
in the
sounds
making
crazy.
of this
I don't
video.
know. I don't feel safe. I'm just hearing him.
No
Yeah, I
way.
don't
No,
feel
no,
safe
no, no,
either.
no, no, no,
I don't
no.
feel
No
safe
way this
now, and
guy's
I'm in my
talking
own
about
house.
women.
I'm scared.
Oh, he's talking about. Can we call the cops on just because we don't feel safe hearing this guy's voice? Oh, PlayStation 5, more like PlayStation High.
That's an expensive bomb now.
Oh, I thought I was blowing it up.
No, he was smoking through it. It's probably fake, but you get my point.
The ultimate loser! Literally the only reason people know about you is because you embarrassed yourself on the internet. And now you have the audacity to make fun of somebody else?
I thought it was a fuse.
Bro, this guy is a humiliation fetish.
It like that?
Is this
I don't know, I thought he wanted to blow himself up. I don't know.
He goes like, oh yeah, everybody, chat, we're gonna do some research now. Like it's a group assignment to find this guy and ruin his life. And keep in mind, Dan Clancy sees this type of shit. All the Twitch staff and Twitch mods see this shit, and they're like, yeah, this is completely okay. Let's ban Tectone for calling Frogan fat. That's the real harassment here. Then he just projects like
that
crazy.
Was the worst. That was literally the worst name calling you could call someone, huh? That was the most racist name calling and hateful name calling ever. Fat.
The only good thing he's done is post those evil things on, so people can know to keep his distance from him.
Will be blowing himself up in the blazing.
Classic Hassan maneuver.
I think being a fan of Asmongold. So tell me more about yourself, Bonglord. What are you doing for a living? What are you doing? How's your life going? Did you ever get that degree? Your mom wanted me. My mom wanted. Your mom wanted me to ask you if you ever got that degree. I mean, I guess she should just go upstairs. She could just go down in the basement, but it smells down there. She doesn't want to go down. So she wanted me to ask.
Masked murderer.
If you're really working on that. And you have the most SIP following list I've ever seen in my life.
Oh my god.
How many people is that chatting,
this
though?
guy calling anybody
Again?
Bro, we did not forget.
Okay, so that was the same guy.
Yeah. That's the face I have watching this. The more I look at real life, the more I realize Homelander is a good guy in the show.
I felt that way too. Oh god.
Projection. Watch out, guys. He's gonna go beat up a couch again. Watch out for those hands. We got Mike Tyson in the house. Absolute Loomis Nano Home Cinema. It's like a Hassan projector, but it's like the micro version, you know, because he's nano, because he's tiny, because he doesn't get that much attention, of course. Also, keep in mind, the only reason he's doing this is because he thinks that this chat or whatever is a Asmongold fan. This is literally how brain rotted these people are. You legitimately need to touch grass. This is embarrassing.
Yes.
Then he says like he's not a nice guy.
Where they say, well, the funny thing about these guys is they think that I'm like a nice guy or something.
What?
Did I ever say I was nice? You must have been confused me with a liberal. You may have confused social.
I'm pretty sure you are liberal. You agree with stuff Hassan's saying. I'm pretty sure you're liberal. Or you're just the weirdest version of a Republican I've ever seen. Those people should be lucky Homelander is not real. You know who is the good guy in his story that I feel?
What?
Omni-Man.
With liberals.
Okay, I don't really know what the hell he's yapping about. But yes, we know that you're literally an extremist. We know that you put bounties on people and try to weaponize your audience at any opportunity. You go way beyond violating the platform's rules. You go to borderline committing crimes. And his behavior has been constantly enabled by Twitch. Eventually, they're gonna get a massive lawsuit for just allowing these people to have their conduct. Because if one of this guy's, heaven forbid this guy has fans, but you know, if one of this guy's fans or viewers actually goes out and does something.
Unfortunately, it seems like he does, because why are these people? Look, someone's giving him roses and a present, whatever that is.
Here, I'll post my reaction to this.
You gotta post? True. Those people should. Okay, yeah.
Which might be held liable for this shit. Then he does it to a third guy.
I honestly don't understand how you are. You Blue Daisy? Okay, we've got another one. I think I found your Instagram. Let's take a look. Hey, you're Canadian. It seems like you're disabled. Got a walker. So why aren't you angry for the people exactly like you that are having their shit cut? I'm Middle Eastern. I'm always mad. I'm gonna lift my boot off your neck because I don't know how you're not fucking screaming. I don't know how you're not fucking mad.
I'm scared.
Rage serves a function. When you need to fight, you need to have rage. Anger has a function. It's for when you need to be aggressive. It's when you need to defend yourself.
Dude, you've never been aggressive anybody
yes,
online.
Mike from PA, the Rage Master. He will be destroying that couch, guys. Do not mess with him.
Oh
Bro,
my goodness.
It is just so funny knowing who this guy.
Who is the chick that he's constantly walking with?
Am I crazy? Is that Snapper Wolf? Or am I crazy?
I have no idea.
I don't know. I don't keep track of internet
Actually
thoughts like
is,
that.
and him saying all this shit. You just know
Like, why
he's
is he
really
still
hoping that
around
the
her?
internet completely
Why is
forgets
she still
who he
around
actually
him?
is.
Yeah.
But I just
They
gotta say,
married?
anytime he tries to act tough, you have to constantly bring this up. You have to make him aware that you are not this guy. You are not that guy, pal. This guy calling people simps, talking about women, talking about being tough. Please, buddy. Also, what did he actually say there? Like, you're disabled, therefore you should support me and Hassan or whatever. I mean, what does that even mean? Is he trying to...
Okay. He's disabled. So he should support the terrorisms who like to just kill anyone for any reason.
Welcome
Yeah, your logic is so
Ew.
golden.
What the fuck? Yeah.
The chick is the Twitch streamer.
Oh, Bad Bunny. Okay, that's why I recognize her. She's that dude. You don't have $5 for a sub?
Oh, she's the one who likes to bitch about not getting mun-muns.
imply that all disabled people must think the same. I mean, classic. That's just a classic from their type of community. Also, Mike, I think you might qualify for a disability yourself. I don't think anybody is naturally wired this fucking stupid. You should probably apply for like some type of privileges. Anyways, Asmongold responded.
This is what you retweet, bro? This is it?
He's you can tell that he's actually disappointed that it's not worse, so he doesn't have a better rationalization to be unhinged. And now he looks like he's just unhinged for basically no reason. He's actually disappointed.
Where'd you go? Why'd you run away? I gave you the attention you wanted.
How is this allowed?
Yeah,
the
how
reason
is
why
this
this is allowed is because these people have politics that the moderation team on Twitch agrees with. That's the reason why it's allowed. It's that simple.
I think it's actually
Disgusting.
crazy how much you can get away with as long as you say the right things.
video.
If you say the correct politically approved opinion on Twitch, which I don't even know what that is, it's saying that you love terrorists, basically. If you love Hamas, the Houthis,
Trying to
Hezbollah,
steal
you know, if you
Asmongold's
say all the
look.
NPC
Yeah.
talking points,
And
literally
failing
support the
miserably.
worst humans on planet Earth
No. The look he's got is one of like a troll under a bridge.
Yeah.
That's what he's got. They need to fix management to the employees of Twitch. Yeah, let's get Elon Musk to buy Twitch now.
I bet he will if Twitch keeps going down. I bet he could buy it in Merge of X.
Effectively, humans who violate children, humans who literally commit war crimes. You have to support these people, and unless you do that, you're not gonna get fair application of rules from Twitch. Twitch actually just needs to be
I
shut
hate
down.
these
They are
people.
allowing constant harassment nonstop. You're allowing the most vile people to engage in this type of behavior, weaponize their communities.
Oh yeah, when Ethan Klein got CPS called on him for no reason.
Oh, he's the one that's suing him, right?
Yeah. But he's not suing him for that. He's suing him for copyright.
Yeah, I know. They should sue him for that. Hell.
Trump sued Twitch. That would be funny.
And honestly, Dan really needs to
under a
fucking
bridge
get
looks
off the
busser than
schlong
him.
and be held legally
troll in
liable
Central
for this.
Park.
He sees this happening. He knows this is going on, and he specifically chooses to ignore all of this.
No women were involved in the making of this video.
I wish that no women were involved in the making of this video.
So if a guy pays
women.
my tab,
I think I'm getting your attention.
God.
I feel like I touched
God, I wish that no one more involved. Jeez, you know what? Maybe Mike's giving him advice.
Just feel the creepiness.
Because, you know, the last time he had a clip with a girl, it didn't go too well.
I think being a fan of Asmongold, so tell me more about yourself, Bonglord.
What is it? Wait,
I'm not sure
what the hell did I do? I'm just sitting here. I don't think this guy should
Oh yeah, we're all live on Kick too. If it doesn't crash, our computer's not crashing.
be making any jokes about, you know, women being interested in him at all, right? I mean, I think this is just really not a good idea.
Wait. Are you telling me my hero, Mike from PA, is not a ladies' man? Whoever could have guessed. Dude, the levels of projection from this guy, it's like fucking Caseytron. He is literally the male Caseytron. Calling people incels, talking about random quips about
the other
women.
bitch that
Like
Ethan
you're holding
suing.
up a
Oh, is that
mirror,
the one
bro.
with
You're an
smoking?
absolutely
stoner.
creepy little gremlin. Then as
the new update. I don't know if he didn't get to it in this video or not, but she married a guy in the subway of a Walmart.
Wait, there's a Subway and a Walmart?
Where do you think we get our...
Subway the sandwich place.
Yes.
I thought you were talking about the Subways.
Your brain is failing like our computer, I swear. Yeah, no,
I'm hungry! I'm hungry,
guy
crazier than
Hassan,
this video.
which is an achievement.
This is really something special. I've got to tell you, this is really, really special. This also reaffirms my belief that Hassan is paying him privately. Because every time that there's a clip of Hassan doing something crazy and bad, somehow Mike does something that's like 5 times worse, and nobody's talking about Hassan because of how nuts this guy is.
What is this?
It's like Hassan's paying this guy to be even crazier as like a distraction, like a decoy, yeah.
You have to be completely freaking nuts to ever be called crazier than Hassan. You have to be off your rocker in every way possible.
No, wait, I'm gonna do that better. Vegeta, what is his risk levels? It's under 0!
It's in the negative.
How this real
Exactly,
life
under
Hassan mod
0.
actually fits the profile. Are we sure this guy's name's not Gorby? Is he not the 47-year-old Discord Gooner mod? I think we gotta check that. It would be so fitting, honestly.
My goal is to completely eradicate. Oh, just a minute. Throw it down. These parasites from the internet.
Yes, please.
I mean, come on. This has to be against TOS.
That's right. Yes,
you.
getting people that are telling me that I killed my mom off the internet is the same thing as doxing them. You're totally right.
Dude, how can you say that? How can you actually complain about TOS when you're literally out here trying your best to dox and harass people, threaten them with violence?
You're the worst
set bounties
one!
On them. He literally said if he met up with them, it would be on site on TwitchCon. It's crazy. They're open, flagrant hypocrites. They do not give a single shit about being right. And I'm just so baffled that the people that follow them. You have to be completely lobotomized. How do you follow someone that's such a complete hypocrite regarding everything they say and do? Do they just not care?
This is... I'm going to eradicate
I think they're that oblivious.
Bro, you're a parasite. You live in your own
I can't
filth.
believe that's
you
the
are
same
literally
guy.
surrounded
He
by
really
pests.
went from soy
you are
boy
a
to
fucking
homeless.
parasite. You don't even believe in
He's
Trumpism.
so mad.
You're just a parasite on the
He's
ass
so
of
He
conservatism.
went from soy boy to low-cal.
He used some conditioner in his hair. His hair is like really bad.
My lady. He needs a fedora.
Yeah.
Which is actually funny.
You know, I'd actually wager that Mike might be the one person who lives like a worse lifestyle than Asmongold. I wouldn't be surprised if this guy
Probably.
had 15 cockroaches under his desk. Like, I actually think Asmongold would be way cleaner than this dude in every metric. Then he talks about, like, harassing women.
You represent nothing. You believe in nothing. You just want to cause chaos.
Yeah.
I'm a 35-year-old man. Like, you are a fucking loser. I mean,
Aren't you older than me? How old is Mike? I think he's older than I am, right?
I don't care how many viewers you have.
True
40?
You are
parasite calls
nothing.
other people
Look at
a
this
parasite.
fucking dipshit. Nobody's
Exactly.
scared of you.
Like I was saying earlier, only a true racist calls others racist. Only a true pedo calls others pedos.
Yeah.
Pedos.
No one's scared of you. You're not scary. Unless you're harassing small women with small followings, you ain't scaring anybody, bitch.
This guy talking about harassing women. Bro, when you walk into a room, a fucking siren should be playing for all the women. Attention! Mike from PA has arrived.
Be careful, he
Be
might
on
touch
high
you.
alert. Make sure you have your
Ow.
pepper spray and your firearms for self-defense.
Your closest ally is Tectone, a fucking accused sex criminal.
You see how he's saying
no.
accused, right? Smart guy.
Asmongold literally killed his mother. Giving her cigarettes when she was on 100% oxygen and surrounding her with filth. And
You don't have 100% oxygen. That's not even how it works.
Said that. It's a quote of his, not mine.
Yeah.
I know not Tectone. I know Asmon's making light of it now, but do you think that actually does kind of hurt him when people say that? Because that feels like it's something that
I think what Tectone also said, the reason why Asmon also has a bad hoarding problem is because the house he's streaming from is his childhood home, and his mother died, and he kind of has a weird way of kind of depression from it.
Yeah.
And he didn't kill his mother, too. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sick of people saying that shit.
I know, it's disgusting. It also is like when my grandma... Did you know this?
Yeah, you told me that.
My grandma was accusing my mom for the reason why my dad died.
Oh, God. Shit happens. And also, yeah, it's his, he was close to his mom, too.
And how it works.
It's not like my take, it's his take.
Isn't it crazy that you can have a person that goes out and crashes out, they get this mad, they say this much shit, they go on active doxing campaigns on their stream, live, no suspension, no ban, nothing. Meanwhile, yes, Tectone, keep in mind, Tectone got...
It's been a while. He died back in early October of 24, just completely out of the blue.
It was a heart condition, what they think it was.
Yeah, they said that he had a heart disease.
So.
Thank you for the hug. I will hug you, sheepity peepee. Huggies. I can't move my arms on my VTube model, though.
Saving money for the 3D one.
Suspended for 2 weeks for calling Frogan fat.
Seems like fair application of the rules to me. Calling someone fat is equivalent to literal...
Oh no, she's crashing. She's the reason why our stream keeps crashing.
You know, doxing them, harassing them, waving a gun around, threatening to kill them, supporting terrorists, putting bounties on people. Yep. All on the same level, and apparently they get no punishment. I feel like they need to be sued. Like, Mike from PA needs to be sued as well, because we see how quiet the people are who got sued now. Like, Denims, Casey, and Frogan, they aren't yapping anymore. At least last that I checked. I think they sort of realized the gravity of the situation.
That's what years of weed do.
Donations have completely slowed.
She looks like she's in her 50s.
In the last like 12 hours. And yeah, all these guys like to act super tough, but we all know there's no substance behind this. Mike from PA would
she looked like Mimi Bobek.
She's a Muslim Mimi Bobek.
Muslim Mimi Bobek.
Mike from
Dude,
PA
I feel like there was an episode where Mimi was wearing
so
a thing like that.
Huh.
I really do, and I don't know why.
And he tries to pretend to be this like big bad tough guy. Then he talks about if these people will ever see any consequences and what people can actually do about it.
You mass tweet Amazon to rein in Twitch? Well, how would I do that? So I guess probably the most effective way to do that would be to look at who the different vice presidents of Amazon are, and then email them, and then try to get a conversation with one of them and explain what the problem is. I think that probably would be the best way to do it. Then the second other way to do it would be to obviously do a mass public...
My second father passed away to cancer a year ago. Well, it's a year plus by now. I'm sorry to just hear that. And yeah, it was just a horrible time because first, what it was is my dad's, my stepmom, his wife passed away, and he was in Virginia, he moved back down to where we are, and he was staying with us for a bit, then finally him and my mom, his ex, got a place, and he just never got better. He couldn't get a job because he was on disability, so he had nothing to actually occupy his time, and he just sat there staying depressed about his wife's death. And he and my mom didn't really have too many issues. I guess they managed to kind of stay friends. I mean, back when I was a child, though, they were not a good couple at all. Yeah, that's probably why I'm kind of messed up in the head. Being basically
submersed in my parents always arguing and fighting with each other. Dude, I remember sometimes their fighting was so bad that my little, I want to say, 9 to 11-year-old self had to go over to them and be like, guys, stop it. Stop fighting. Like, I literally was the only thing keeping those two together. It was, my life was weird. I just submerged my whole existence in video games and anime. That's my existence. Video games, anime. So everything splattered downhill that happened with my father first. Also, who isn't right in the head nowadays? Yeah, I mean, look at the people in the videos we're watching. Yep. At least I'm good. I'm sick in the head, but at least I'm functioning is, I don't know. Whatever. Thank
Initiative.
you. Tangent there.
I think that
Random,
could also be
sorry.
very effective as well. Yeah, good luck. Well, I mean, it would be pretty easy. I mean, you just, like, I mean, what do you think they're going to say whenever they see a bunch of clips that are massively anti-Semitic? What do you think's going to happen? I'll tell you what's going to happen. It's the same thing that happened to that Bob Villain guy.
That's why
They're
I'm
gonna be done.
anisexual.
Like, they don't put up with that shit at all.
Personally, I just try to talk about the idiots, try to show people they are idiots, and I hope that the platforms themselves will take action. I'm not going to personally report anyone. I can't be bothered. There's like literally an infinite amount of idiots out there, so I'd be here all day. Then Aspen compares Mike from PA to a dog.
None of these people are ever going to have even a slight effect on my game, on my content, my audience, my viewers, my opinion online. They're nothing. And so, like, why would I even think or care about what they're saying?
Yeah.
It's like I don't get mad when a dog barks at me and I'm like, oh my God, what am I doing wrong? Well, when
a dog barks at me, I just go, oh, cute puppy.
Yeah.
We're still... Okay, I might be anisexual, but, well, research needs to be done.
Mike from PA crashes out for the 5th time in a week over me, I don't think to myself, oh, geez, maybe I'm a bad guy. No, I don't even think about it at all.
All right, okay, that's an absolute insult to all dogs everywhere, all right? Mike from PA
Pepper.
is like a male Casey.
Oh my God, every
Clown.
time
There's
she
that,
gets
that can be a
more
compliment,
light,
you
it
know,
gets
if
worse.
If you find Casey Clown appealing for the 1 in 5 billion people.
Okay, that's
that
the
does.
smoky
you know,
one?
Actually, Mike,
Yeah.
I take it back. You might have a chance with women. You might have a chance with Casey Tron. He's a very loving
there you
woman,
go.
actually. But yeah, honestly, these people aren't really very relevant compared to
She'll get
someone
high
like
while you
Hassan or
touch her.
Asmongold. You only really see them go viral because they try to be as unhinged as possible, and they really do believe that Twitch is like their safe space where they can do anything and everything without
Sad thing it
consequences.
is,
And the second
kinda
they're called
is.
out, they start lashing
'cause
out in
it's
every which
promoting
way.
these
They start complaining about their
horrible
safe space
parasites.
being
What's going to end up happening, because Twitch has been having an apocalypse, is eventually Amazon's going to come in and say either change management or sell it off, and all these people are going to realize they can't do this shit on other sites. This
Good.
Kick ain't going to allow this shit. Sure as hell YouTube ain't going to allow it.
You sure?
violated unironically
No.
while they're doing this type of
Not
shit.
the terrorism
But I wonder how
stuff.
long they get
Okay,
to
good.
keep getting away with this, you know? The House of Cards has to fall eventually. Anyways, let's move on to some Twitter updates. Apparently, the terrorist has shown his support for Hassan Luffy for
Of
One Piece.
course.
Tim Houthi is currently going viral for shouting out Hassan and Noah Samson while standing next to the Galaxy Leader cargo ship.
Don't worry, Hassan. You will be one of the few Americans we do not murder.
Yeah, as that's a ship that they, how do I say,
What is it?
a ship that was hijacked. That's him taking photos for Twitter. We live in a weird world now.
What?
The pirates have Twitter now. Oh my God.
Don't call him
Thank you for your
Luffy.
support of Palestine, and we got
Still,
Hassan and
it's
Noah
off.
Samson.
I would
You
like
actually
to
can't
see
make this up,
the
bro.
look
Next thing
on
we're gonna
their
have the Hamas
faces.
leader come and personally
Yeah.
thank
Show it off.
Hassan for his coverage. Monkey D.
Only
Houthi out here
thing
looking like a
that
Gen Z
could
brat.
change
Twitch
Twitch
loves terrorist
is
supporters.
the change of leadership. Yeah, just do like what apartment complexes do too much and just change management.
Of course, the quote tweets are on it as you'd expect. This might cause the aneurysm that kills Ethan. Classic. And there's a Hassan profile pic in his cat lady uniform. Average Hassan supporter wishing death on his enemies. Shouting out his sponsors. That's crazy. Listen, we gotta check Hassan's finances. I'm just saying, it's crazy how these people love him so much. Where's that money going? Now click this video or Dan Clancy is outside your house at 3 a.m.
Yeah, thank you. So basically, that was Hassan wishing the guy who's suing the chicas to die.
Alright, so you say you want to call it here?
Yelper, dapper, bippers. Thank you all for joining us for the stream. We will see you again, or I will, on Tuesday. Oh yeah, well, I need to set up a post. What would you guys rather have me play? More Resident Evil or Stellar Blade? Yeah.
Alright.
The only thing could change. Okay, we read that.
Alright. I would raid and smuggle along, but she doesn't let anybody raid into her.
Why is that?
Category V2. I'm not gonna worry about it. Alright.
I will put up a post. Do that blue one, I guess. Love you all. Mwah. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.
Oh, it won't last. Alright, screw it.
Battle. No radies today?
Yeah, I'll end it.
No radies today.